Hello, hello, there we go. We are good. We are live. Everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Mitchell, and this is Penny for a Tale. It is Tuesday, I believe. Um, so yeah, thank you for being here. Today we are playing a pretty awesome game. It is Fight, second edition, which you can find on Kickstarter. We'll post the links during the break, and of course, if you saw this channel via the previous post, you can see the Kickstarter right over there. Fight Second Edition is a tabletop role-playing game that focuses on fighting, as the name implies, taking cues and inspiration from games such as Street Fighter, Tekken, Fatal Fury, Mortal Kombat. The list goes on and on and on. So if you were watching this and were like, oh man, that's really cool, I encourage you to go check out the Kickstarter, pledge some monies, get the books, and play an awesome game yourself. Furthermore, if you want to learn a little bit more about it, we are actually interviewing the game designer this coming Thursday. It's going to be awesome, so I encourage you guys to check it out. We're going to talk about setting after these guys provide their introductions. But yeah, why don't our first character step up to the plate? Go ahead.
Right. Hi, my name is Alex Roth. You can find me here at Twitch at Sailor Taco Cat. My Facebook is Alex Roth. I will be getting a Discord handle soon, so I will let you know when that happens. Are we going to do characters, Mitchell?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. All right.
Hold your excitement.
I'm trying.
So I believe it is Walt.
All right, I'm Walter, and really can't find me anywhere because this is pretty much it. That I come on Penny for a Tale every once in a while, and I enjoy playing these new games and trying them out, and hopefully I'll be able to do a couple more here and there.
All right, we go over.
Malia, I show up here, like, sometimes. I have an Instagram, Cynical Cephalopod. I post art there very infrequently because school's been kicking my ass. But I am going to be making a Twitch channel and some other stuff soon. Maybe I'll do that tonight so I could actually, like, plug myself.
Yay!
So, like, however many times I've been on this channel.
Yeah, you get all this
Past
free
month.
promotion. Use it.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
I'm Chris. I've played role-playing games since like Cavemen, and I can't be found anywhere either. I very purposely make it that way, and I'm very, very extraordinarily, unusually happy to be here.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Pie.
That makes sense.
I don't know if I should be concerned or like.
Eh?
Everything's fine. Everything is just
Everything's good.
okay. It's like that little meme with the burning puppy.
Oh God.
This is fine.
I don't think
Everything's
he's
fine.
burning. He's just in a burning room. It's very different things.
I think we're looking at different memes.
Oh.
Oh.
Any case, once again, welcome to Penny for a Tale. This has been an amazing week. Was last week playing with these guys was Delta Green, so they're going to step out of the Eldritch horror of that game and jump into a more happy, fun time setting. Specifically, we are hopping into the famous anime My Hero Academia. So we are stepping into that show with this game. I got my t-shirt. So that's part of the cool thing about Fight is I can be, put into any setting. There's no base setting for the game. Anything you can think of, throw it in. It works on so many levels and so many different things. So other than that, just kind of roll out what we will be doing the rest of this week. After tonight, tomorrow we are playing Velvet Green at 8 p.m. You're going to find some of these people there in probably a more handled condition, a little bit more tired. But, you know,
You
they
just
are
said you just said Velvet Green. It's Velvet Generation.
Velvet Generation.
I was
I didn't
like,
even. That's how tired I am. I didn't even pick
I
it up.
have combined Velvet Generation with Delta,
Delta
Green,
Green,
to
yep.
create an Eldritch horror game where
I
you
love it.
battle
Can we play
Cthulhu
that?
with this. Yes,
Can we do
one
that next
day,
week?
one day. We'll think about it. But yeah, thank you, Alex. Velvet Generation will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Where we will be playing Freedom Fighters, battling a tyrannical alien presence. So if you like David Bowie and all these other 80s kind of extra characters in music, then you're gonna really love that show. And then Thursday, you guys know about the interview. Friday at 6 p.m., we are interviewing the creative director from the people who make Delta Green. So that's going to be really awesome. I'm fanboying like crazy and trying to hold it in. If he's watching this, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, let's hop in and get kind of acquainted with our actors and their characters. So, My Hero Academia. It is a world where heroes are prominent, and the battle between good and evil is kind of that heroes versus villains, but there's also gray areas. The pinnacle of the hero industry is All Might, a person who everyone kind of looks up to protect the peace. This group is part of Class 1B at UA Academy, a UA school, a university that kind of focuses on making young people heroes. Their teacher, Sekijiro Khan, is this large man, red mask, beefy as all get out. But you guys might not see him today. Who knows? Because you're spending a day at Haosu City, which is a district within Tokyo. Kind of enjoying a nice, relaxing break from your extracurricular activities. Most likely at like a late, an evening diner where you can enjoy bubble tea, ice cream, whatever you want. Not beer, because you guys are all young. But nonetheless, that is where we find you, and let's kind of go through everyone's character, what you look like, and any other information you want to provide. Starting with the same rotation. Go ahead, Alex.
all right. So I'm playing Kalinka Petrova tonight. She is 15 years old. She has short cropped blonde hair, steely blue eyes, fair skin. She would be wearing, I'm not sure if there are school uniforms here. She would be wearing a school uniform if that is the case. If not, then typical white button down shirt, skirt, knee-high socks. She would be drinking a bubble tea and looking at her phone. Not sure if we know if our characters know each other yet. Um,
I will
but
say, yeah.
you do? Okay. Even if that is the case, she's not really talking to anybody right now. She is looking at her phone, looking like the average teenage girl.
All right. Well,
All right. I will be playing Hector Hernandez. He is a 14-year-old teen from Mexico. He's actually ended up applying to UA and got accepted. I would say he's about 5'6", 175 pounds, dark black hair. A lot of times, well, I would assume we don't have our costumes yet, so he probably would be in the actual uniform of the school as well. Um, Otherwise, he'd probably be wearing some type of T-shirt with either the Mexican flag and a with his favorite luchador posing in the front. since one of the things that I saw as well here, they talked about having their blood type, since fight, ends up doing a little bit just like with Street Fighter and everything. He is type B negative. Um, he is very big in luchador, any lucha libre type shows. So his uh his role model is an actual luchador. So, and right now he's probably enjoying his bubble tea, looking around, and being first time away from his home, just getting used to everything that's new here in Mexico. I mean, sorry, in Japan.
Here we go.
Mexico.
Japan, Mexico.
Same
Same,
difference,
right?
but yeah.
I'm just playing let's go to the Shine Holly from like the pre-gen. She'd either be in uniform if there was one, like a school uniform, or probably how I imagine her, she'd be in like joggers or sweatpants, just like very like ready to like go, kind of very casual still. So she has like blonde hair, blue eyes, probably from I don't know where she's from. I'm just kind of making this up as I go tonight. Yeah, also drinking bubble tea because that shit's delicious.
What flavor?
And lychee's my favorite, or the honeydew melon,
Taro.
whatever. Also, yeah, just chilling out, being a 15-year-old. Yeah, that was a very good description.
Yeah,
You're
thank
welcome.
you. Excellent.
So I will be playing Jason Battle tonight. He is a 14-year-old kid. He's a little on the smaller side compared to the average kid his age. His nickname is Doc, and that's because he aspires to become a doctor one day, get his doctorate for relic hunting. That's his hobby or something he aspires to do. That's why he's here, is so he can learn to be the very best relic hunter there is. As I said, he's a little on the small side. He's wearing very nice clothing, although all of it's very dirty, unkempt, pulled out, a little scattered. He's got a nice button-down sort of formal work, business shirt, but it's completely pulled out and there's stains and it just doesn't look very nice. And he's wearing some khakis that also are have a rip in them and some pretty ratty tennis shoes.
Oh my. All right. So we've kind of been introduced to our characters a little bit. You guys sit around the table. You probably know most of each other. So yeah. Game on. There's a TV playing in the background. You hear the bustling of the town outside. Probably had a hard day working on some extracurricular activities for the school, but you have like this brief moment to relax and rest up.
So what is this that you call bubble tea? It is so delicious. I love it.
It's tea. It's a cold drink. You drink it. Why aren't you drinking it?
Uh, what is it? But these balls, there's so many.
Have you never seen bottles before? Have you never seen bottles in a drink before?
No.
Ugh. Where have you been?
So he goes and he just takes a drink and it just sucks up some of the balls that are there.
Can't handle the textural difference.
He's just swallowing it. Like he's like sucking. It's like, oh, quite dangerous, but it is good. I don't know why I'm doing a Russian accent because I'm doing
It's spreading. It's spreading.
And I apologize to anybody who is Russian in the chat room. I am going to butcher this. I am sorry.
All we can do is our best.
Okay. So.
Well, Jason is eyeing everybody in their expensive bubble teas and just kind of admiring the colors and the what seems to be very, very refreshing drink, and he's just watching people standing there.
Ask him, do you want one? You want me to get you one?
No, I don't.
Good.
I don't need you to get me one.
I was just offering. You want to try some of mine?
Yeah.
Slide over my bubble tea.
He grabs it and starts kind of greedily drinking the bubble tea. Almost more than like, obviously you've loaned it to him, but he's taking more than his fair share,
That's fine.
and it's almost gone.
That's fine.
And now it's gone.
And now it's gone. And he puts it back and he kind of slides it back over to you, like you're the one who's going to throw it away.
That was rude.
What? She said I could have it.
She said you could have some, not all.
I did.
You are greedy.
You know, my friend, this is not something we would do, especially as being heroes. That's why we must strive to be just like the luchadores from Mexico. They just it's. I just need to show you, and when we go to Mexico one day, horchata, my friends, you will all love it.
I love you.
I don't know. You have to go on a plane to go there.
Did you not have to go on plane to come here?
I'm from here.
Ugh. Have you never been on plane?
No.
Yeah. What have you done? What have you done to be here with us?
I've discovered several relics. They're all mediocre relics as far as relics go, but they've all been displayed in magazines, and one of them even made it to my grandmother's kitchen. So it's very important.
Your grandmother's kitchen.
Yes.
You
relics.
found a relic and put it in your grandmother's kitchen.
Well, she put it. She's forceful. Yeah.
Well, the grandmother sometimes, they are relics too. No, you have to treat them with honor.
You just called my grandmother a relic?
I mean, in our culture, relic. I mean, very very important. Grandmother not important?
She is, but I couldn't sell her for very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about items, important, rare items that you can sell and get lots of money for.
During this, Shine's just gonna go get another bubble tea. Does anyone want one while I'm up?
No.
These balls hard to swallow.
All right, I eat.
Yeah, they give you another round of bubble tea as you pay them with the money.
Do they have different ball sizes? So hopefully it'll be easier for them to swallow. If I got
No.
another one.
No, they
That's
don't.
bullshit.
Yeah, just the one size fits all.
Are there any other students from the academy here or the school here? Do we see any other cliques?
Not really. So you know that many of your classmates are in the same city, at least in Tokyo, but they're all kind of in different areas. Because right now it's a period of time in your studies where you're kind of temping underneath different hero agencies. And so you're out in different cities away from the academy to learn from these heroes. It's by chance that you guys kind of work in the same district, so you guys were easily able to, after your long day, meet up. But us, the others are kind of a little bit further out, might have to take a train, and so they're kind of just doing their own thing. Yeah.
One thing you notice is because I thought that they had allowed her to come in, he steps outside and there is a Mexican wolf pup out there that he probably goes and shares the new bit of the boba tea that he just got, and so you just see him sharing it with the wolf pup.
Aww.
Yeah. Aw, we have another doggo in the group.
Hopefully it
We have to
works
get
better
one for
than
every day.
it works better than yesterday.
I'm not holding it.
You act like that's your choice. This fucking puppy, you're gonna like it.
Technically, this is a quality from the game, so the director shouldn't really mess with my pet.
Oh.
Just saying.
Shouldn't really. Ooh.
Because it is a
Challenge
quality they
accepted.
should.
Yeah, you done killed your dog, sir.
um So as you guys are enjoying yourselves this wonderful night in Tokyo, you hear what sounds like screaming. And as you look out the window, you see several people running down the street, looking back every now and then. And some of the other people obviously don't see it because they kind of are looking around as if confused, and then kind of do that like hesitant follow just in case whatever they're running for is close behind. A lot of the people in the cafe are kind of looking up, looking around. It's kind of very everyone's on edge at the moment.
I'll eat out. Oh, see what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I immediately run out and it's like, amigos, amigos, what is going on?
Let's find out.
No. Yes. Let's go. Puts her phone away.
All right, you head out and you kind of look down the left side of the street. It's pretty much empty except for a few stragglers who are kind of hugging the wall. You eventually see a couple of individuals, like one person runs by you with a slash across your shoulder. A few others have like bruises and cuts. And you hear a distinct kind of like coming from down the street, but nothing visible as of yet.
Does it sound like a horse?
No, it does not.
Don't put your head in it. All right. Do we have our gear? Like, do we have our our? I'm guessing we have an alternate uniform. Do we have our?
So by this time you have kind of like beta types of your uniform, things you're still trying to work out, and it's probably in your backpack because you're not legally allowed to kind of wear your uniforms out as of yet. But of course, circumstances might dictate you can. But nonetheless, all your equipment is in your backpack.
Okay. So, would it be protocol to gear up now? I guess that's what I.
That is your decision.
decision.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a law that says one thing, but
What is the law? I don't know the law.
Oh,
You shouldn't really, you're not able to go of your own. We need a specific permission and be told by a professor
mhm.
if they're allowed. Otherwise, we need a special permit to even be a hero.
Okay.
But like Mitchell said, sometimes, depending on what kind of person you are, you'll probably get in trouble for it, but you may want to assist, and it just depends how you want to do.
All right.
So what do you do?
Well, I would say, with Hector, he probably would look around first. He's like, just trying to gather the people. Like, come on, we need to go to safety for you. Come in, keep moving. Vamos, let's go. And you just keep moving them forward because whatever is from that direction, I'm
Mhm.
just trying to keep them away from it. But I don't think he would go off on his own right now.
All right, excellent. So you're encouraging people to move on, kind of helping them up as they trip and fall and such. And one person looks like an older man in his 30s approaches you. He has what looks like a head wound with some blood coming down his head across his cheek and such. He's wearing a collared shirt that's tucked in with a belt, though his pants are a little bit ripped. And his elbow is scraped. He's looking around and he's shouting like, "Someone please help me! My family, they're trapped." And he's just looking around
immediately
for anyone.
eat to go help. Heck the rules.
You're going over to him.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Where are they? What's happening?
You're just kids. Is there anyone else?
We are from UA Academy. We can help until the real professors or heroes arrive, but you can trust in us.
And he kind of looks around at you guys. So does anyone have? So this kind of goes into the narrative skills. Woo! Fight has two different skill types: combat skills and narrative skills that are kind of self-explanatory. Since you guys aren't beating the crap out of this man who obviously needs help, we're going towards look at the narrative skill. So anyone have anything that might convince its man to trust in you at this moment instead of kind of moving forward to look for someone else.
Would it like presents do anything like that?
I have presents as well. I don't know if that would be.
I think it would. Just kind of gentle smile. You present a presence that is calming. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll
What am I rolling?
a d10.
A D10. Aha. And
And
then you
I-
add the number of your presents to it.
I got a D10, and that would be +3, so 13.
Nice.
I kind of I rolled a 1, but 6, so I got a 7.
Okay. uh, so for the most part, Hector is providing this presence and steely eyes that says, I'm here to help. You, on the other hand, kind of are like.
We got you, bro.
But nonetheless, he turns and starts limping back towards where everyone is running from, leading you guys further along down the alleyway. When he does, he comes to this apartment. So you're in these bunch of row house apartments, and he comes to one of them, and it looks like a large thing crashed into it, smashing several of the building structures on the exterior and revealing the inside living room, kitchen, and there's several pipes that are busting with the water spraying out all over the street. There's a few fires as well, and you hear several kind of whimpering cries coming from the third floor. And he points that direction.
As I get closer to that area, I reach down to my wolf pup, and I place my hand, and you see that it's glowing, and it gives it an armor a little bit. So, and it does look like more of an adult size, but it's just the reddish hue that's coming, just as an extra protection right now on hair.
Excellent.
Can we see anything that indicates what crashed? Like what caused this damage?
No, I mean, looking at it, it was large. This is a 4-story kind of apartment, and it's whatever hit it is about 3 stories, because about 3 stories of it are just crunched in with revealing the interior of the apartment from the outside.
Do we hear any more of the weird horse noises?
It's not horse noises. I could do other voices than horse noises.
I want to
but
do
no.
a perception roll, pretty much to see which areas of the building looks like it's about to be more in danger of collapsing.
All right, go ahead.
That was a 9 + 3, so 12.
Excellent. All right. So looking at it, it's a little hard to see. There's a little bit of smoke, fire, a lot's going on. You gotta process a lot of information. But it looks like the first floor is pretty good. The second floor, though, it looks like some of the structural support beams have been bent in and kind of smashed. So you see. You can almost hear the sound every now and then of like rubble kind of grating against each other and maybe a shift on the floor right above it, little by little.
Amigos, be worry. Not to worry, but be how to say.
Careful.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous in that area, so we must be careful.
All right. Can I try and stabilize anything that looks like it's gonna fall, or like prop something up against anything that's gonna fall to help them be safe as they're moving through?
And real quick, kind of, what is your power set? What is your character good at?
All right. My character is has a long sickle-like blade. She's a kind of ninja fighter with a long blade. Super quick, super dexterous. And will kill you.
If need be. All right, so you're trying to find something to prop to kind of help out that area. So first off, it's going to take getting up to the second floor without kind of disturbing anything. So if you're going up there, you can use, if you have it, a narrative skill. If you don't have that, we can also use your speed. and kind of
Um,
use how many points you have in it as a basis for how well you do.
Would I be able to have acrobatics to use?
Mhm.
All right. So here's the thing. Hector will probably go ahead and look around real quick and see a place to change because if he's gonna be moving quick, he's gonna need better equipment for this. So, is there a place nearby that he probably could take off his pants and?
Yes. There's an alleyway.
So
a
he
telephone booth.
so
Uh,
he grabs his bag and he's like, un momento, I'll be right back. And he goes back, changes, and when he steps out, you end up seeing him have a luchador mask that has almost like a wolf motif to it, ears and almost like a little bit of fur coming out. He does have some crimson gloves on. And then he ends up doing like a quick movement, and it does look like he has claws, but it's just almost like energy that's coming out. And then his boots as well are there's a red hue that's covering them. He's not wearing a shirt though, you just see like some bright pants. Just like and it does have a couple of crimson colors, but then it does have like a little colors from the Mexican flag as well. So he comes running back with his wolf pup with him, and he's like, and he's just looks around. He's like, mi amigos, el lobo carmesi will help out here now.
I love you.
El lobo, and it's pretty much it just means the crimson wolf. But I will try to do some acrobatics and just some badass flips to try to reach to that one area. To
all right, so hold that thought real quick, but you can go ahead and roll. Everyone else, are you changing? How's your reaction to this? Because I know Alex is going to look to head up there as well, but how about you two?
I'm probably just gonna put like a hand wrap on real quick because I don't really need an outfit for this. It's fine.
Fine, everything's fine.
Yeah, Jason doesn't really have an outfit per se. He has a small satchel bag, believe it or not, that has some books in it, detailing all the important relics he's going to hunt one day. But he doesn't have, and he'll pull that out in case it's useful,
I love it.
You're like,
and just be like, haha, I can reference many pages. But other than that, he's ready. He looks like he wants to try to run up there as well. But if there's no accessible sort of way to run up, then he's just gonna kind of wait and see how things pan out.
all right, all right, all right.
Would I be able to use like agility to parkour and such?
Mm-hmm.
Like a cool kid? Nice.
Yeah. Kalinka would not be changing, but she would definitely pull out her sword, definitely pull out her weapon.
All right, so this is pretty difficult because the stairwell has been kind of smashed to pieces, and much of the lower floor is kind of crumbling up, and there is some slope to it, but it's still a great distance between the first floor and the second, especially for people your age. So what you can do is help each other out, or you can just continue on and try to get up there yourselves. But why don't you kind of describe how each of you are going to approach this, and then roll, and then we'll see what happens.
What I'm pretty sure I would do is I'd want to take more of a parkour route, but I'd try to get to a slight height advantage, to help prop some, get some people up into the building, and then go from there, just making sure at least we can stay as a group.
All right.
I'm little, throw me up.
Not that strong.
Oh.
Just fast.
What about the luchador guy? He's kind of strong.
I'm actually pretty quick. Is my I'm a luchador, not a big.
I take a few steps back and just sort of kind of gauge if I can run and jump and grab something.
Can I do a danger sense to see maybe if I foresee something really being dangerous, I don't know, something about to fall, or a perception to see if there's
You
easy
could do
to move
danger
things?
sense.
Okay, I'll do danger sense. It's a D10. Is it right here? Okay. Ooh, I rolled a 10. Okay, plus 4, so 14.
All right, perfect. So as you're looking over, You notice that some of the places are kind of in disrepair, and there's a lot of shifting rubble and such. And as kind of like your friends approach to hop onto the second floor, moving past the first, you can almost see like several parts of the floor as you're kind of hopping out. You're trying to figure out like what's there. Some of them look pretty soft or vulnerable in some of the areas that might.
Over there. Be careful. That's about to fall.
Thank you.
Push you.
Yeet.
All right, those going up. What did you get?
Oh, shit, I should roll for that.
Yeah.
Who needs to roll?
12.
Did not roll as great. It was 3, but my acrobatics is 8, so 11.
All right. How about Doc?
Well, I don't really know if I could find something to grab onto to sort of haul
Can I
myself.
help him up? Can I use my athletics to like boost him
I need
up?
a booster.
I have athletics. I don't have agility, but I have
I don't-
athletics.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I,
You
like,
can use athletics to kind of go.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to try that. I don't
And
have a
do
lot
I
of
use
it, but-
athletics as well? Okay.
Yeah, as you're kind of getting a running start to hop over.
I rolled a 4. I have a 2, so that's total 6.
Excellent.
7
excellent.
total for me.
Excellent. All right. All right. All right. So the scene bursts into action as you guys move forward, trying to do your best to get up to the second floor. Kalinka, as Doc runs up, gives the push. But
Hit!
sadly,
Hit!
it's not as high up as he was hoping.
You are too big. You ruined it.
And Doc slams into the floor of the second floor, so you're kind of like hanging off like that.
Hang in there.
While Hector is able to run up and climb some rubble to eventually jump and roll right onto the second floor, avoiding the spots that Kalinka pointed out. Shine, right, Malia? Shine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shine uses the building's opposite to kind of do some wall running, and she flips over a flagpole, grabs on, and then lands down from a higher area gracefully, as well as missing those kind of soft spots and rolling right onto the second floor. You guys are now here. It's a little smokier in this area. The rubble, dust is kicked up. But you see in the corner two small humanoids, two children, in the corner, grasping at each other and looking up with soot and such on their face and dirt all over their hair. While your friend Doc is slowly slipping from the floor. What do you guys do?
So I didn't pay attention to Doc, so I just start
Same.
heading towards the children.
I got you, Doc.
Yeah. And so I'm running, and of course I'm coming with my pup. I named her after my dog, Blair. So it's like, Blair, come. And so I go, children, it is okay. We're here to help. Are you hurt?
They look at you through this dirt covered faces, and they shake their head. One clutches a little bear.
So right now, like I said, it's sort of like an armor. Looks definitely like a larger animal than she really is. So I'm gonna make it so with that armor, just the children can hang on to it and kind of place them on the pup. On the big wolf, it's like, she will not hurt you. I promise. And she's a good dog, just a dog, okay? And I place them on it and give instructions to her to go and try to take him out to safety.
Excellent. All right, and how about you, Shine?
Alright, so he's getting the kids out of there. What else is in this, little area?
That's about it. It looks like the kitchen area. So there's a smashed table, several pipes that are leaking water and other types of fluid. You hear what sounds like a
to save the cat. Or actually, the old man that, did he tell us what floor his family was on?
Yeah, he pointed to this one.
All right. And then he said there's a kid.
Mhm.
Did he say there's anyone else there?
Yeah, just his
I
little
want to save
kids.
the cat. I want to find the cat.
You guys go ahead and get the cat. I'll just hang out. Literally.
Yes, you're like.
Pull yourself up. Use your muscle.
Let me roll my muscle score of 0.
Do it better.
Can I roll my strength of 0?
You can roll
Pull
a
myself
you
up?
can roll a d10 to see what happens.
All right. I'm gonna do like an oist. I'm gonna hoist
While he's
myself up.
doing that,
2!
that's okay. All right.
Help!
Yeah, you just like slowly like.
While he's
No.
doing that, can I make a perception roll to see if there's anything I can see that'll help him up, like push him up like a broom, like gets up.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
All right, roll perception. I rolled a 5. It's a +3, so 7 in total.
That's 8.
6, 8. Sorry.
All right,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
You look around and you do see what looks like a mop on the kind of buried in the first floor that you can
Where
kind
are you
of pull
putting
out.
that?
What did you like to know? Here, I'll try and I don't know what.
Ow. I try to step on the end of the mop to push
Yeah.
myself up
Yeah.
and hoist my other leg up over
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, because she was successful. You were able to kind of finally roll onto the floor, safe and secure. Finally, heroically standing up.
Kids are already saved.
Yeah, kids are already saved. We're.
Yeah.
we're
I'm
fine.
finding the cat as we speak.
Yeah, cat's good to go. Great. I look around to see if there's anything good in this place.
All right, make a perception
course.
check.
Okay.
You're like,
Let's give a 9 total.
alrighty.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's a few knickknacks, like a nice vase that looks pretty nice.
Wonder what's in here.
Well, hello there.
No relics.
No, sadly there are no relics in this home.
I peruse the general vicinity. I look at some of the what seem to maybe be more valuable stuff.
I mean, most of it is smashed up. I mean, you got the vase, which looks pretty good. Other than that, I mean, there's some silverware that might be of use.
What kind of hero?
I like that question. What kind of hero? I like this. I like this hero.
Helping people with their material desires, like a true hero.
If
does.
Kalinka pokes her head back outside, since like she's obviously kind of more on the ground floor. Does she see anything? Like, is there any enemy yet? Like,
No, nothing in the area. So Shine, why don't you give me a perception or something just to see if you can find this little one. As you guys see, Hector, his wolf pup, and the two kids kind of bound from the floor and back onto reuniting them with their family.
So I don't have perception. Will that just be a straight roll then?
Mhm.
Okay. 10.
Ooh, nice. All right, cool. So you're looking around, you know, the
So wasn't the dog yesterday?
It's not a horse.
it's not a horse.
Is that just the theme of my streams? It's not a horse. That's really all you need to know. But in the closet behind the door, you find this wee little kitten. It's like little white fur and a black little tuft on its head, and it's like got some soot on it, and it looks up at you like.
I grabbed the kitty so we can take him over. Get fucked. You're coming with us.
Animal handling.
There is no animal handling that can have a cat like you. It's just like
No, I have animal handling that he'll probably like.
you like bathe in catnip.
I'm saving your life, you little shit. Let's go.
Yeah, and it is the fiercest kitten you've ever witnessed. As it's just like. It's trying so hard.
And then I'll make my way back to the rest of the group because I'm pretty sure I didn't see anything. It's the only other thing I heard. I didn't see anything else.
All right. So Shine comes down with his we will fill kitten. And Doc does as well, I assume, with maybe
Yes.
something in his backpack.
Oh, no.
No.
Nothing of value here. Nothing worth getting expelled over.
So we got the cats, we
Smart
got
man.
the nothing.
Yeah, and the man's hugging his children and looks to you guys and say thank you so much, as he kind of ushers his kids away.
Wait, do you want this?
That's not my cat.
Shit.
You got cat now. It is yours.
Take
Congrats.
care, just as I took care of your children. El Lobo! God mercy saved your family. So do not forget Luchador.
We won't. One of the kids says. The
You are
chitlins.
good man. You are good man. Loud, kind of boldly dressed, but good.
Yeah, that actually is one of my quirks. Not based on the quirks of My Hero Academia, but this game has quirks where it would end up having kind of weaknesses on you. My distinctive appearance will not, since it makes me stand out so much in the crowd. I really am not good at hiding in the crowd. Sort of thing.
It's hard not to miss the luchador slowly creeping up on someone.
I would be so happy if in my daily life I had a luchador sneaking up on me.
Yeah, is that is that
I'd be
you're
like, yes.
you're like, is that a luchador?
As a Mexican, I want this. Like, this is like a attribute I want.
All right, you guys heard it from Alex. Dress up as a luchador.
Sneak up on me, and
Yeah.
like, I love it. I would want it every day.
I got like an Amazon luchador outfits
Please
now
do.
after this
We're all
game.
just gonna show up at your house.
Yeah,
Please do.
in one
would love you.
luchador outfit too, just one.
Just one.
God, what Eldrator would that be?
The best kind. The best kind.
All right, what are you guys doing now?
Finding a way down.
You guys are down. You guys have
Okay.
made your way back down to the main street. Safe
Hector,
and
take off
sound.
your. Is your character's name Hector?
It's El Lobo. You can call me
El
El Lobo
Lobo.
because you probably do like Carmessi or anything. So
No, I see your name, so that's why I was like, Lobo, take your costume mask off.
oh, you do not know the luchador will not just take it off like this. What if they need our help? You know.
Don't
they-
take it off. Don't tell him to take it off. If he takes it off, all the sweat
Fine.
comes out.
Oh, that is true too, and the smell is not the greatest.
No. Can I danger sense to kind of get a feeling for where the imminent noise danger is coming from?
You may go ahead.
All right. We'll get a 12 total on that.
All right, cool. So kind of like closing your eyes and listening to the sounds. It sounds like something horrible is happening to the city. You hear shouts and screams in the distance. As you're looking every now and then, peeking through your eyes, you see what looks like fire on the horizon. You know, the lit up night sky. It's obvious that something is happening to the city further in the downtown area. Probably about a mile from where you guys are now.
I just point in that direction.
I see the smoke. It's like, you want me to take costume? They need us. Where are your costumes, amigos? I know that you cannot just be like, with what is this? Did you just wrap your arm with a piece of clothing? Like what is that?
I punch things.
No one will ever know my identity.
It's my hands clearly that hide my identity.
Without thinking, he starts running towards the fires just to try
Oh,
to
God.
save
There he goes.
What am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna follow him. I'm like, I
With
don't
the
know.
cat.
You're just like,
What do I do with
and
it?
it's like staring at you like. Meow.
He's gonna come with us
In-
for like
In
a bit.
extremely dramatic fashion, Jason Battle will reach deep into his satchel of goodies and pull out a rather oddly shaped pith helmet and slap it on his head. The signal that he's now Doc, ready to find relics and also find all other relics. Run.
Little does he know that the relics was friendship. It was always friendship.
So,
Yes.
How much is that really worth, though?
Not a lot.
Aw.
I guess at this point, Kalinga would put her costume on, and she does wear kind of the typical Marvel hero skin tight like latex suit of red. It's really bright red, and she'll have a mask just covering her mouth under her nose, and there is a yellow star on her shoulder. And yes, that'll be it, and she'll go.
So we have two bright red heroes.
Yeah.
We do. We have two bright red hairs.
Does anyone have a cape?
I don't want a cape.
Milk capes.
No capes. No one likes capes. Fine.
You ever been near a jet? No capes.
We all saw that movie.
We did.
No capes.
No capes.
All right, so you guys are running down the street, heading towards imminent danger.
This is our movement.
Yeah.
I
you
also
got-
have a cat. I'm, just like, I'm sprinting with one hand. I'm holding a cat in the other. I'm like, I can't just leave it.
I imagine what's that old show? The
$6 million man.
yeah. Yay, we have someone.
I'm so flippin' old.
Can't
What?
relate.
You're only 22.
I
Who? Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Totes okay. Totes okay. So you guys continue running, just in time to see this this man wearing this blue costume, and he has like two what looks like pumps on his hands, crash into the building behind him. And then you see several other heroes surrounding this large bird-like creature, like black skin. It looks like a pterodactyl, but larger and with more muscle, and it's kind of going like.
I have very bad deja vu. This is horrible.
As you see these adult real heroes kind of fighting, and this thing would like smash its beak into one of them, and it looks difficult even for these heroes as they try to contain the area. People are kind of moving around because they're trying to get past you guys, so people are moving on the left and right side of this, and it looks like the heroes are trying to keep the creature distracted as people move by.
Do we recognize these heroes?
You do. You know them to be famous heroes in this area. Yeah.
I just look at what's going on, and so I understand that, seeing the issues that even the real heroes are having. What I'm going to try to do is assist in moving anyone that's around the area to safety away from there.
Yeah, same.
Excellent. So you can roll presence, Hector. Shine. What are you going to use to kind of help in this endeavor?
Probably also presence. That's something I'm actually kind of good at.
All right.
don't.
How about Doc and Kalinka?
Can I reach any of these things that are like flying? Like
Oh, it's not flying. It has wings, but it's
Oh.
hunched over in the center, kind of like crawling on all fours.
I want to attack it.
All right.
I want to fight this. I want to fight this thing.
Doc is going to pull out another book. This one is about ancient birds and things, and he's going to open it up to page 692, and he's going to look at it, and it says, "Seems here we should be fighting it." And then he runs up to the bird and socks him in the nose.
Okay, I like it.
Oh my! All right. So first we'll go to Shine and Hector and see how they're doing.
I rolled a 16 on presents.
11 on
nice,
presents.
nice. So you guys do a pretty good job helping people move past. As you see these two kids run past the heroes right
my
towards
God.
this giant thing and try to hit it. So we are going to be hopping briefly into the combat system of this game, which is pretty awesome. So first off, you guys need to both roll initiative and control.
So
Um,
base
so
is D6, correct? And if
correct.
if we have a +1 or 2, that'll increase the die, right?
So it depends. So speed is a thing that increases the die size, either raises it or lowers it. You also have bonuses just below that will just add to the final roll. So if you normally the default roll is a d6. So if I have a speed of 0, it would be d6. If I have a 1 in speed and it is in initiative, for initiative instead of rolling a d6, I would roll a d8.
So I have a speed of 1 and I have a control of +1.
Cool. So what that means is for your control roll, you will roll a d8 plus, was it plus 2 or 1?
+1.
Plus 1. So a d8 plus 1 for you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so initiative and control, roll those numbers, and then keep those kind of on your desks for keeping. What's
Initiative 2 is a D10.
Yeah, so if you have speed, and then if you have speed 2,
It says initiative.
and then initiative, yeah, D10.
Yeah. Okay. And then control, I don't have anything, so I just roll a D8.
D6. D6 is the default.
6 for control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Normally it's 2d6.
I gotcha.
But we got stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 6 for initiative and 3 for control.
All right. You said 3 for control?
Yep.
Cool. All right, Shine, what you got?
Oh god.
Oh, not Shine. I'm sorry, Shine. You're okay.
You were
Scared me. I'm like, oh god. I'm not clear now.
I'm just gonna call on random names. Like, what are you doing? Sorry, Shine. You guys are fine. You guys are doing great. You're doing the healthy option and helping.
Yeah, you
the
are.
others.
Doing the smart
Is,
one.
is anyone like, hey, that's my cat?
No one. They're kind of confused as you're like this hero going like, go this way, and you have this cat like.
No, I'm just holding the cat straight up.
And the cat's like.
Boy.
All right. So, Kalinka, what do you
Yes. I rolled for my initiative, I rolled a 1.
have? Ooh.
Yeah. So, but for my control, I rolled a 3 and I get a +1 in that, so it's a 4.
Nice. Awesome. So for those watching, initiative, like on other tabletop role-playing games, dictates who and when people act. Control, though, is a very interesting mechanic. You roll it every turn, and what it does, it dictates what moves you can and cannot use. So all your moves have kind of like a power set associated with it, and your control has to meet that in order for you to use it this round. Doc, it is on you. As you approach this, you have the first bout of actions.
Sure. So, having still holding the book open in his non-punching hand, he is going to be, as he's running towards this bird, one-handedly flipping through the bird section in order to learn all the weaknesses of the bird on the way there. And he's flipping past a section that shows that cats are the natural enemy of birds, and going like, why didn't we just send the kitten in? And scrolling, flipping, and then he sees the one weakness of giant birds is to punch them as hard as you possibly can. He's going to use.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's good.
Love it.
Can I use key? Is that like a thing I can?
Yeah, so key is generally used for ranged attack. So looking at your sheet, you have a couple of different moves. Depending on like how close you want to get to it, So right now, you guys started out like at a range of two, or three, depending on which you'd prefer to be. Um,
Okay. I'm
so
gonna use Mystic Shot. So I'm gonna pull up kind of short a little
Mhm.
bit, but within Mystic Shot range, and I'm just gonna kind of keep the book open in one hand and reach back with a fist and sort of punch forward into the air, sending a mystical shot of purple energy.
hmm,
Purple.
good choice. All
Yeah.
right. So you are rolling accuracy. So once again, it's 1d6. And then for that one, you have a +0 to accuracy, so you're trying to
Okay.
hit their defense, which I need to roll. And where are you, dice?
I have rolled a 4, sir.
Oh. Okay. All right. So you shoot off this energy, and you see this giant bird just kind of clomp down on it, uh, digesting it and just looking at you as if.
Keep flipping pages. Keep flipping. Flipping.
All right, Kalinka, your turn.
Oh crap. I'm looking at my combat or my special moves. Um, when it has a reach range, does that mean that it has to be in the air?
No. So range is kind of like your distance from the person.
Reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could
All
be
right.
in the air. It could also just be on the same plane
All
as you.
right. I would like to use Final Blade um as my special move. It's a level 4. So, what do I need to roll to do this?
So let's see. You are using Final Blade. You're
Yes.
rolling a 1d6. Your accuracy is 0.
0. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And I forgot to tell our other friend here, but just for everyone here as well as people watching, fighting spirit is also an important part of how you play. You can increase your accuracy, your control, or your initiative.
Can I increase my accuracy with this?
You can.
All right. By a die, or is it like a modifier?
Modifier.
Okay, so I already have a +1 in accuracy, just from my bonuses. Would I add that onto this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if I wanted to add a fighting spirit, like put more accuracy in it, can I make it a +2?
Yeah, you can spend fighting spirit up to your power level, which is 3.
Okay, 5, I think. All right, so I will add +2 because I'm going to make it even.
Mm-hmm. Remember to check off your fighting spirit.
Yes, I will do that. All right. So now I have a +3, and hopefully I don't roll horribly for this. All right, D6. I rolled a 3, so that's another 3, so it's a 6 total.
Nice, nice, nice. Let's see how I do. Okay, you do in fact hit.
It has increased damage, so that 4. I don't know what that means. It's in the elements section.
Yeah, so you have it. Your damage is 1d12, but this this monster has an increased stamina, so it's lowering your damage by 3.
That sucks. That jerk. Do I add anything to this damage roll?
No, it'll say on your sheet. So let's see if you have anything. No, you do not. Bum, bum,
No.
bum. Nope. Nope.
No. Okay. I rolled a 10.
Oh, nice, nice. So what does this look like?
All right, so the special move says that this is key, but I'm not going to have this as key. She actually is going to take her blade and just kind of go, Zabla!
Exactly like that.
Exactly like
Zabla.
Trying to think of something, colloquially Russian. I don't know. She's going to make a sound with anger and stab at this thing. Not a horse.
Not a horse. All right, hold on. Let me just double check here. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We are going to find out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so this character has ki as well, but I'm making her more like a melee fighter, so it's gonna be physical blades that she has.
All right, so it does. Not a horse would be a good name for a special move. So yeah, yeah. So actually, we have the game designer here. Walt, that's the person you were talking to. DRK Rash 1969 is Christopher, the game designer for this awesome game, Fight! Exclamation mark second edition, who we will be talking more to Thursday. I just find it very funny that,
That's awesome.
that Crim's like, yeah, it varies on the level.
I don't know. I was just like, the thing is, I was using as a back, as a not a background, but
A template.
Shine
Yeah,
numbers, So in Shine's Fighting Spirit was 41, so that's why it confused me. But
Yeah, there's a lot of the character creation system is pretty in depth, and it allows you to create like very intricate, interesting characters and very varied ones. But it does take like a bit of investment to kind of mix up the different qualities and stuff like that. If you've ever played like a lot of the I want to say Hero or other systems where you're kind of making a character by combining all these different mechanical things. Not like Mutants and Masterminds. It's a little bit more in depth than that. But while other like hero system or champion system mix up numbers and everything, and you have to like add the square root of this plus your skill point divided by 3 under the moon of a sky, etc. Not dissing the system at all. Hero and champions and those other ones are pretty are cool if you have the time. This one instead erases all those numbers and instead just have little qualities and stuff that you can put together to create like these interesting moves and interesting qualities and stuff like that. So it's more narrative combination than the mathematical one of other games. So yeah, we kind of mix matched a lot of pre-gens and kind of looked at the book and everything to make these characters. So it kind of lends itself to very narrative fights. So going back to our narrative, I thought it was it okay? There we go. That's the one I remember. You
On a horse.
slash into it.
oh boy.
Yeah, the sickle. You slash into it and it roars at you, and you see several of the heroes like, oh no, oh no.
Oh man.
And one of them
Oh,
like
man.
goes up to you and says, you have to get out of here, right as the thing like slams this large clawed hand, tossing them right into a building, missing your face like by that much. And you feel like the pressure of this. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
So it got the heroes then at that point.
Yeah, it smacked one of the other heroes that was talking to Kalinka, warning her of the danger.
Yeet.
So what's everyone doing now?
How many other heroes are there still?
There's 5, and actually the one that you saw get smashed into a building, he's like coughing and slowly getting up, and he's kind of he looks hurt, and he's going towards the one that just got smashed into another building.
I have a narrative skill called spirituality. Could that be used at all for any kind of healing or?
Spirituality is more so like a Zen type of thing. We can say that you can use it to kind of help someone deal with the pain. But yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the hurt hero and I still have got my book open, but now I've flipped it back to the home remedies and cures, grandma's home remedies and cures. Basically got like We need salt and ketchup. Anybody got salt and ketchup for this guy? And I just basically want to attempt to kind of see if I can tell what's wrong with him.
All right, go ahead.
He's got a lot of ketchup coming out of his face.
Salt
right
and ketchup. So that's an 8 total.
All right, cool. This person's spine, as you're kind of like sensing the what this person is going through. This person's spine is broken.
Dear.
Yeah, he is in immense pain, and you can hear kind of like the monster behind your Kalinka go.
Not the horse.
Don't move. I'll get help.
All
Where's
right.
help?
So you see several of the other heroes yell at you, Kalinka, like, get out!
Get out of the chopper. All right. So she will, after having felt that humongous rush and like knowing that she would back up and look around to where everybody. We can't stay. We got to go. And would start to try and move.
Doc, you're able to find someone who has some medical training.
Okay.
Comes over and it's just very carefully, kind of looks at you and says, "We have to very carefully get him out of here."
Okay, I'll get his toes. You get everything else.
You are but a child.
It's really, dragging this man with you, like picking up the little feet on the other end as you follow the crowd out. What's everyone else doing?
Well, I would say if the heroes can handle it, I don't expect myself to handle it. But I just saw another hero really take a bad hit.
Mhm.
So I'm having trouble really deciding where to go. And I know Kalinka just mentioned, we need to go. So I probably would follow, but I'm kind of like not wanting to leave these guys either. So I'm conflicted.
How many like civilians are still there and trying to get out?
So about 15 are moving out and trickling out into the alleyways, heading towards the evacuation zone.
Let's give them cover. Let's give.
Yeah,
people cover.
I would keep behind them, making sure like, if anything, the giant pterodactyl piece of shit's gonna go for me instead of them.
Deja vu.
I still have a cat.
Yeah, if you throw the cat at it, I'm sure that'll be
You should
fine.
probably have like a +1 of presence just with the cat.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
The cat's like.
That's just one weakness. Tiny kittens.
Oh my god. All right, so Doc is carrying this hero, following the people towards the evacuation zone. Shine is helping the stragglers and covering the rear. Kalinka is also following, from my account, and El Lobo Carmisi. Have you decided what you're gonna do yet?
Well, I go ahead and because of all the heroes I'm assuming are doing, want us to evacuate, I want to help. My goal is to help the people. So it's like, let's go, everybody. We need to clear the area. The heroes, they will have it.
All right, so you're helping people to go through. Also, we have a follow, Anual Besita. Thank you for the follow. Woo! Everyone do the follow dance.
You get like little confetti poppers. You're like,
Oh,
next
we
time.
should. I don't know if we can afford that.
No.
Shit, right? It's on the budget.
All of our money just goes to party poppers for follows.
Dancing lessons, because I need those.
Then bits for poppers.
Here you go. Every time we get a follower, the cat.
The cat!
Hey, the cat.
The cat's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
Real cat.
This is the cat.
The cat is so docile. Mine would be like, nope,
Yeah.
no sir.
Yeah, my cat would be the same.
He's trying to get on my lap.
Aw.
All right, so you guys are following the crowd of people heading towards the evacuation zone, which appears to be several of these smaller trains using the train system of Tokyo, heading out towards the out of the city. One of the heroes that follows kind of directs you guys. You continue moving people out and stuff like that, and helping people get on the train. It's at about this point in time that you guys see the glimpse of a man with blonde hair, large build, and the colors of All Might jump across the city, and you see him fly like a comet towards the center of it, and you hear kind of this very confident laugh as he does this, ha ha ha, knowing that All Might is here and everything will be okay.
He's bird.
He's playing.
It's All Might.
It's All Might. All right.
So the heroes are like, the one hero that you're with says, let's get these people on the train, and we appreciate what you did, but you really have to get on this train too. Make sure they're safe, get them to where they need to go, but this is where you belong.
Niet.
Is that what you do?
Niet. I stay. No, she would help with the others and getting everybody onto the train. But then she'll look around at like these guys and are we going?
I give a thumbs up and just be like, we have this under control. We will help the civilians.
Excellent, because I'd like to go back and fight, but I need to know that you guys are going to see these people out of this city. Do you promise?
I dragged this man's toes this far. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you see this hero like foaming at the mouth, his back.
Oh.
But we can help. We can be extra. We can help this fight.
Your fight is getting these people outside the city. A hero's main goal is to save lives, not get in fights.
He is right, Kalinka. We must go ahead and think of all of these people here with us. And why do I keep doing Russian or trying to?
I don't know what mine is becoming, so she has a lot of things towards, like, she has grim determination and reaffirmed purpose, and she's a fighter, so she's
Jason Battle pulls out his book and flips to the math section. Reads intently. But aren't we saving more lives if we defeat that monster?
I listen to him. He is smart. He has
Wait, why are you pulling your book out? You only have one hand on the other toe.
Oh no, the toe fell down. She will never walk
I
again.
need a book prep. Anyway, I've got one hand on a big toe and one hand flipped open to the math section. Lots of lines drawn and numbers. It says here we'll save
Also-
more lives if we help defeat that creature.
You can't. And it's more likely one of you get hurt, and then we'll have to take another trip out, and then we'll have to focus on protecting you. Leave it to the professionals. Look, I understand you guys want to fight. I know I've been there. But trust me when I say this is the best thing you can be doing right now.
fine. We go help. We'll help the civilians.
That is true. It's not called reasonable action.
What? I thought that was it's fight second edition. Make smart choices.
Doc closes the book, narrowly missing the toe, and puts it in his bag. Fine, I'll stay with the toe.
I kind of whisper to them. It's like, besides, there's gonna be one more stop. If they need it, we can go ahead and get back. But we need to make sure these people, they're safe.
Fine. We'll do it. I'll go help. I'll go help.
On the train.
On the train.
Does anyone own this cat?
You look at all these people who have like cuts and bruises, and they're
And even the
tired
cat.
and they're crying. And no
Does
one.
anyone need an emotional support animal at this time?
This hero does.
Yeah, a few people like raise their
Yeah,
hand.
give it to Hiro. His back is broken. Give it. He'd like a cat.
He can't even move his arm.
Yeah,
Put
like,
it on his lap. He can't feel it.
yeah,
It's
he's-
fine.
Oh, that's horrible. Can you feel this cat? No. Oh shit.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
Yes,
The
it should.
claws.
It should definitely be called "Fight," the RPG of reasonable choices
Yeah.
and prudent decisions.
Prudent decisions.
It reminds me of the Street Fighter After Years YouTube series where they're
oh man.
they're just doing accounting, looking out the window as you
Forlornly.
yeah, you're like Shadouken as you get coffee. Yeah. Don't listen to us or my people. It's a great
Listen
game.
to us.
So the train takes off, heading outside of Tokyo. You guys see through the windows like explosions and fire, and it looks like a lot of things are happening. Whatever happened today is definitely will be a tragedy that will be remembered for some time, and you can almost sense the struggle for to live as you realize the amount of people that still must be in the city as you slowly move outside of the city. Maybe even feeling, I don't know, unable to assist, feeling a little bit bad about what you can't do, and hope that one day you'll be able to participate as you want.
One day I'll be able to hold the whole foot.
Maybe I'll just keep the cat.
She'll slam her fist into the window like, "Ugh. We came to this school to be stronger. We came to this school to be fighters. What are we doing? We are running. We can't even fight."
How far away that ends up like getting with the train? I'm assuming there's gonna be other stops. He said as long as the train keeps going, I would assume that they'll be safe.
Mhm.
And is there any trains heading back in the other direction, or how far away are we?
So it looks like you guys are still kind of part of Tokyo. It takes a few to get out of it, but you're kind of on you're heading towards the outer limits of Tokyo. But you guys sense something, a shift in speed of the vehicle as it slows down briefly and then starts speeding. And you can feel kind of like, if you're ever in a rickety car and you're going over 60, like my car, and it starts shaking and you're like,
Yeah.
I had a Geo Metro. I mean,
Oh man, Geo Metro.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
like-
goodness.
oh, geez.
You can't take a captain.
Yeah, and like everyone's starting to look around in this panicked way, and someone starts banging on like the conductor's door, like, "Hey, what's going on?" But there's no reply.
Guys, help me open the door.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try and pull the door open with strength.
Yeah.
well, I would actually be like, Kalinka,
Yeah.
just step back for a second.
Yeah.
And I actually go and I end up sending out my pup. It's like, Blair, go! And I could just tax because she does have property damage.
Ooh.
So
Cool.
I want to see like just break that door down.
I also have property damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
With the
okay.
cat? With the cat? Like, eh.
As you pick up the cat.
How good are you at
Are you
that?
throwing that cat at that door?
No property damage.
Animal abuse already in this.
Hey, that armor that I gave protects it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Hey,
We love
not a
our
horse.
pets here.
Would I
Just
be
to
able, like,
reaffirm.
if Blair's running at the door, can I like do like a flying kick at it, like, not? I'm still holding the cat. Like, double.
So first off, Kalinka was there. Let's see what she's gonna do
Okay.
first. You guys.
She would start to try and pull it, but as soon as El Lobo said anything, she would back off. So
All
do
right.
you want me to try and make a strength roll?
Loosen it maybe and give me like an extra point or something.
I was like, maybe I can loosen it up for him.
Yeah, you loosen it up. Well, you don't have to
Okay,
roll.
that's fine.
They'll just get a. You guys each get a +1 as you know you're pulling the door. But each of you roll property damage as this wolf comes bounding towards the door, and Shine goes like a wah.
I like how property damage is a narrative skill.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I got.
It was not a good speed because I only have a total of 6. So.
I got 10.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So the wolf kind of smacks into it, but bounces off, and then Shine goes wah and crashes right through this thing. Crashes right through. You guys see this place. It looks like it's been smashed. The front part of the conductor's train, the window, is completely gone. Bits of pieces on the floor. You see a couple of people, because you know it's one of those like larger conductor areas with a couple of people kind of making sure everything's fine, and some of the people were also stuffed in here just for the sake of space. Looking down at the ground, every person is unconscious on the floor, and they look pale, almost shriveled up. What do you do?
I try to go ahead and find out if there's any way to slow it down. I don't know, like maybe make a perception check and see if there's some kind of handle or to break.
Just looking at it, looks like something was done. There are a couple of chains wrapped around the system to keep it into kind of a forward position, and it has like this intricate gold and black lock on it with a keyhole.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
You're like,
It's your time to shine.
It
this
is,
is
go!
my moment in the sun. So what are you guys gonna do?
Of those people, I kind of want to get them. If they're unconscious, I want to try and see if I can either get them conscious or at least bring them at least closer to where everyone else is.
Excellent. So you start moving people over. Those with danger sense or perception, go ahead and roll.
Yeet.
I got that.
Nope.
What's that?
A 5, a whopping 5.
I got 5 as well.
7.
Tossing this dice out.
Yeah, I'm like responding to chat. You guys.
I reach into my bag, attempting to pull out a 1972 Honda motor engine guide for the Tokyo Underground train,
Metro
but
system.
I pull out nothing.
Wait, so
Oh.
you, okay. I was about to be like, you carry all these books and you have no muscle.
So what did everyone get for their?
I got much.
It was a 5, 5, and 7.
I don't have perception or danger sense. Am I just doing a straight roll for that?
Yeah.
4.
Okay, you guys are great. Everything. Everything's fine. But you guys actually the one who got a 7. Who is that?
Right here.
Good. It's actually your dog whose ears perk up and looks like up and over. So the window kind of curves over the train, and your dog is looking up on the train, like cocking its head.
Okay, so as if like listening to something up in that area or sensing something. All right, amigos, I believe that there is something. Whoever caused this is still on the train, except it's probably above us.
Can I just push my sword up? Through it?
Yeah, you push through. I mean, it's a large train, so.
I'm just trying to. If
tall.
there's something above us.
Yeah,
like,
not directly above. You kind of go. Psh.
Yeah. No, I really am.
I'll get him eventually.
I guess I can try to, especially since it's open and everything, either I don't know if you want me to use agility to maybe grab on and flip, or just acrobatics. You know.
Ooh.
I'd like to parkour up there as well.
All right. Yep. Yep. You guys can use that.
Doc, work
Hardcore
on this
parkour.
lock. Sorry.
Who?
Doc, work on the lock.
On the gold. Yes. Okay. He's
I
gonna.
got you. I got you. I see what you are, and I got you. Work on it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll pull a lock pick out of. No, I don't have one of those. I'll stealth over to it.
It will never see you coming.
What if it did?
That would be bad. I will. I have nothing. I will literally look
Nothing?
at it and like pull on it.
Oh God, I shouldn't do that on stream. But yeah, you pull on the thing.
I pull on
You
it.
pull. Yeah, no more hand motions.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Everyone, hands in
I
pockets.
Pull on it.
Oh, there we
I don't
go.
know either.
What did we have yesterday? We had the roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're like,
shaking.
no more hand motions. I'm just gonna like bleep us out.
We're
So first off, let's. So Doc is examining the lock. The other three, what were your rolls like to get on top?
12.
12. Oh.
Get
All right.
up.
I'm gonna stay on the ground because I rolled a 4.
Yeah, so you try to get up, but you know the train kind of moves just a little bit, and you kind of fall back to the ground. El Lobo and Shine, you guys flip and dance, and you get on top of the train. The wind is blowing against your face. Well, actually, it'd probably be on your back because it's, you know, you're facing the opposite direction of where you're going. But before you see this hooded, cloaked figure wearing all black. He has this glove on his right hand. With this shriveled up, kind of pale fingers. Around him, you see several of what looks like the people down below that you were shifting. They look like them, but they're slightly off. They're paler, and they kind of just have these dead eyes as they are moving at the back, towards the back of the train. And you hear like a nice little song, you know. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is.
Where's that coming from?
The cloaked figure.
Oh,
Can
okay.
we hear it down here?
No.
It's not tiptoe through the window.
I'm worried more about the lock anyway.
I might call down real quick. Oh, do they know we're up there?
Yeah.
I'll call down like, Clinka, this might be your scene.
All right. I come. Can I use grim determination to like try again? And she's
Yeah.
like really like.
You're
I
not
need
even
to-"
jumping anymore. You're just like grabbing on the
Yeah.
things, like, oh, I'm gonna get up there.
I have a
Also,
lot of that, so.
I put the cat in the bag in my bag.
I rolled. I got a 12 in total.
Excellent. So you
I am.
yeah, you see them just as you're kind of
Let's
like
go.
putting over the thing. And on that note, we're going to take a quick. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, we're going to take a break. Let's make it 10 minutes. Relax and everything. I got to do a costume change.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, so buckle up. For people watching, we are playing Fight 2nd Edition. We will have links to that soon in the chat during the break. And we are in the My Hero Academia setting. We will be back in 10 minutes. Please, please, please stay for the epic, what hopes will be an epic finale. Who knows? We're going to find out. But we will see you soon.
Hi everyone, we are back. We are playing Fight 2nd Edition. Right now we have kind of a big reveal. We three of our heroes are on top of a moving, speeding train along Tokyo. having just escaped an encounter with monsters. Um, my character has just pushed herself up to the top of the speeding train. El Lobo and
Shine.
Shine is up there, are up there already. And as my character looks out, she sees on another train, on another car, our villain as he becomes visible. Ooh. So what she sees before her is a person standing there with a evil cowl all over his head and a mask covering his face and his teeth pointed as if daggers were in his mouth. As she stands there and recoils from the disgust that she sees, knowing that this is a villain, knowing that this is somebody that she, as a fighter, as a hero, is going to come, blows to blows with. What does he say?
Children, tonight I will consume your power and you will be mine. Each and every one of you. I will eat you dry, and then together we will terrorize the city.
I know I should be scared.
Excellent.
Yes, Jesus Christ. At Hex Cat Games. That's a big mood right there.
That is a big mood.
This lock is really hard to get open.
You're doing great, Doc. You're doing great. Keep going.
Thanks.
You probably would end up seeing a logo getting in like a superhero pose, and he's like he just looks and he actually smiles, and his eyes are gleaming red, and he's like, "El Lobo will not allow you to triumph."
Shine squares up.
So if I was a better GM, I think I would be able to run this with all the costume stuff on. But you guys will just have to settle for my crazy hair and the image
Love it.
that was before you.
Dude, that was a good voice.
Yeah, holy shit, I wasn't expecting
Good job,
that.
DM.
Yeah, that's I mean that's how I approach the DMV. So.
I'd
Same
like to
speech.
renew my license, please.
And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. All right, so we're teaming up. This is what Fight Second Edition is all about. The moments of triumph or failure of the heroes as they embark on glorious, deadly, fatal, someone's going to die combat. So,
Doc, get up here.
yeah, Doc, get up here.
Realize potential.
So you
Very
see
pathetic.
this individual moving towards you, as well as several of these copies. And if you've ever seen a particular Jordan Peele movie that is recently came out, they pretty much look like the people down below, but they're a little paler and they have these like smiles on their face as they move towards you, and some of them have scissors and the others are carrying like razor blades as they move towards you. So let's do this in the immortal words of Mortal Kombat and probably other fighting games. Fight! So everyone roll initiative and your control for this round.
Alright, so it's the D10, and I have speed 2, and it says parentheses initiative, so I'd add 2 to that?
So if you have that,
Or it's
yeah,
a higher die.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, only the bonuses add numerical value to your things. Otherwise, it's an increased die.
Shit. It starts at a 6.
Yeah, D6 is the default, the base.
And that's for the speed first, just for initiative.
Yeah, you want to roll initiative and control. And remember, during this fight, you can use fighting spirit to boost up certain things.
Alright, and since I have that 2 in it, then I roll the D10, yes? So that's 2 steps up?
Correct.
Alright.
Let's see what I got.
So because I have speed 1 control, then that's the D8 you said?
Uh-huh.
That didn't help.
Okay, so we got Shine, Duck, Luce, and then um
Glinka.
Kalinka.
And then, what is the control that I would have to do?
So you're rolling control. So if you don't have control in parentheses next to speed, then it defaults to the base. And you roll that, and that will decide some things that I can explain a little bit.
Okay.
So let me do. I have a D8 for control. Oh man, it's not great. And a D6 for initiative. Oh god. Kind of disappointed with myself.
You're okay.
What?
You're fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine. All right. 6. Excellent. All right. What do you guys get?
I rolled for my control. I rolled a 7. I got 7 total.
Ooh, nice.
And yep, for my initiative, I got a 6.
Ooh, very nice.
I got 2 6s actually, but my control is a +1. So
Nice. All right. Everyone else?
I got a 7 initiative and a 4 control.
All right. 7 and 4. Okay.
I have a 6 initiative and a 4 control.
Cool. All right. Shine on me.
I got 8 initiative and
Alright.
2 control.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, if anyone is watching and is curious what the hellcat is going on, then let me explain. Initiative, everyone knows that. It's when you get to go. All right. Glad we covered that. But control is infinitely different. Every round you make a control check, and control indicates what you're able to do. So every move has a level associated with it. If your control is less than the control, wait, hold on. If your power level, if the level of the combo or special move that you want to do is greater, or if it's greater than the control, then you can't do it that round. So it has to be match it or under, which is a pretty cool mechanic. So we actually have 3 people. No, wait, we have an 8. So yeah, Shine, right?
Yeah.
You're going first.
Okay, I can't do anything special.
Everything you do is special.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
You're
I
s-
throw the cat at. No, I don't.
We did it all in jest. We love our cats.
Yes. Can I just run up to someone and punch them?
That you
I
can.
do that.
Who are you going to attack? The main villain, or one of these creatures that are approaching?
And how many creatures are there, by the way?
There are 6 of them.
6. I kind of want to punch the main villain, so I'm like, that was some creepy shit I just experienced. Fuck that.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Alright, I want to punch him.
All right. Well, then go ahead.
And am I rolling just the normal D10 or am I rolling a different die?
So you are
I'm
rolling
a bad player. I don't know what's happening.
You're rolling a d6 plus your accuracy, and I'm going to roll my defense.
Well, if they're just doing a regular punch, would that just be a base 1d4, or because of their characters 1d6?
Oh yeah, cause what's your strength at, Shine?
My strength?
Uh-huh.
-1.
So yeah,
So,
it would
yeah,
your
D4.
damage would be a D4 for a basic move. For this game, like hitting people doesn't really you always use a D6 unless something is changing it.
Okay.
So yeah, always use a D6 plus your accuracy.
And then where would I find my accuracy on my sheet?
So if you're using a basic move, right, you're just doing a basic punch.
Yes.
Wada! You do not have any particular bonuses to that, so it's just a +0.
Okay. 2.
All right. So you move towards this. How are you trying to hit him?
I think I'd want to go for like a gut punch first.
All right. So
Just
you
like run up, try to like sucker punch him.
And as you do, his like very like wrinkled up hand grabs yours
I'm not okay with this.
and just like pushes you back a few steps, and starts moving towards you. Doc.
Doc is struggling with the lock, and that's a good thing that rhymed because I do it all the time. He's gonna essentially reach into his satchel and pull out a book. This one looks old. No manuals today. He opens it, flips about 3 pages in. The pages begin to glow. He grabs the symbols on the pages that are glowing, and he literally rips something out of the book and tosses it straight up out of the hole that's been created above him, and he's going to perform an overhead mystic shot.
Ooh, on the thing. I feel like
It's going to go up, and then it's going to come back down, and it's going to go on the dude.
Oh, interesting. So you just kind of like you're doing an overhand shot on this guy.
Yeah, he's literally grabbing it out of the book and then like throwing it up into the sky where the piece of train has been open up.
Nice. All
It's
right.
going to come back down on him.
All right. So for that, I have to roll evasion as he has to kind of dodge it.
Okay, and I don't have any accuracy bonuses. This is a level 4 move, so I was okay rolling a 4 control. So I just roll. Oh, it's hard to evade, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hard to evade.
Does it say it should have like a penalty to me?
Just says range 2 plus damage 2.
Which mystic shot, right?
Overhead.
Oh, overhead.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I believe that provides him a -2 on his evasion roll.
Okay.
So I'll calculate that in. So what'd you get?
I'm rolling d6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Adding in no accuracy. I got a 4.
All right, so you are able to hit him. He doesn't have any stamina other than 0. So what damage?
The damage is 1d6.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Okay. And now it says plus damage, I assume, 2.
Yeah,
Does
add
mean
that.
I
Mhm.
add that. Okay, cool. 6 damage.
Woo! All right.
It's a purple sphere that just sort of gets launched up and then comes down and donks him right on the head.
Yeah, so he pushes Shine back, and just as he does, this little purple beam slaps him right in the head. So his head kind of like cracks, and it goes like this, and then he kind of like cracks it back and looks up at Shine as he continues moving towards her.
Did he died?
He did not die.
I'm yelling that up
Oh.
because I can't see what's happening.
Niet, not dead.
Did we win
Okay.
yet?
Niet.
So we have 3 people who are tied. One of them are mine and they're thugs, so I'm gonna let you guys have it. But between the luchador and Kalinka, you guys can roll off to see who goes first. So you can just roll a d6.
Okay.
4.
I rolled a 6 again.
All right, go for
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm using this dice from now on. This has been solid dice. Okay.
And also remember combos.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna do a combo.
Oh,
I'm gonna try and
snap.
do a combo. So let's see if I can remember how to do the formula or the equation for this. So I have right now control is 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's my total control. So I kind of have to start off with a special move because if I don't, then I think the damage is decreased. Like I think it goes to a -1 penalty, or maybe it's a -1 accuracy.
Yeah, it's accuracy.
Okay. So with that in mind, I I have a combo number of 5 for my combat skills.
Yeah, so that means you
So
can string together 5 different attacks.
yes. So I'm going to, but I can only do it up to the number of my control. Yeah, my control number, right? Like, but I don't remember how to add. How much are basic moves?
Yeah, so basic moves are 1, and then you
Okay.
just add the different moves together, and they can't exceed your control.
Okay, I got that then. Okay, let me get to my character. All right. Easy to combo. All right. I will do my. I want to do Blue Sky Wind.
All right.
All right, yeah. So she is going to do Blue Sky Wind. That's a 3. And then I'm going to do, sure that's right. However many other punchy moves. Like, so what this is going to look like. She is going to take a running leap and kind of do oh my god, all my Street Fighter character names are going out of my head. She's going to do a whirling kick. So the description is it floats upwards towards the opponent on blue lines of key force. So she is just going to, ha-ta-ta-ta! Ha-ta-ta-ta-ta! Yeah. I'm making the noise because I don't know how to explain this. But she's going to kick, and then going to do like a roundhouse kick to like at the end to, finish it off.
All right.
So
All right. So
okay.
the penalty is -1 for
To my-
every 2 accuracy for every 3. You
Okay.
do 1 roll. Let's see. Do combos cost anything, or can you just do them with enough control? It does not cost anything. You have to, when you're making your character, you train to be more effective at combos, so you increase that number as you level up. And it doesn't cost you anything. You just have to have the control, and then there's the penalty. For every 3 in the combo, there's a -1 to accuracy.
So I can only do 5 because that's what my combo is.
Yeah,
correct?
so with that, you only take a -1 for accuracy.
And I already have a +1 to my accuracy on my bonuses. And I'm going to use my fighting spirit to increase my accuracy by 2. So I'm marking that off.
And
my
then
sheet right
if the combo ends with a special move, or it's made up of all special moves, I don't think that's the case here.
now. No, I'm using 1.
Yeah, there's an additional -1 if the special move is at the end of your combo. So if that's the case, you take an additional -1 to your accuracy.
Okay, so my first roll. Let me think this. Okay, so I'm doing. How many rolls am I doing? I'm sorry.
So
2.
you do one roll to hit.
Okay, so this is my 1 roll to hit. I'm glad I spent that because I rolled a 2.
And remember, you have your fighting spirit that you can use.
I did. I boosted that up. So my first roll is going to be a total. I said 2 is 5. That is what my total is to do this for the first roll.
Unfortunately, this guy.
No.
Yeah, as you come out and begin to do your combo, he immediately blocks the first slam,
Okay.
and kind of pushes you back, ending the combo that you were attempting to do.
Okay. Do I still Okay, no, that's fine. I don't get to make any other attempts to hit with my other combo moves because I.
Correct. Yeah, it's always
Okay.
1 roll for the whole combat set.
Son of
You
a
just
bitch!
get like increased damage as you just go wada 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 wada.
Is there any way I can use like my grim determination? She really wants to kick this guy.
Oh, man.
Like she really wants to kick this guy. It would reaffirm her purpose, which she also has. That's understandable, I guess.
You know what? If if chat wants to help you out with some
Chat.
bits or a sub,
Oh my
you
God.
can get a reroll, and you have until the end of this whole round
Okay.
for us to be able to go back and see if anything
Looking at
different
you.
happens.
I am looking at you. Really close to the camera, probably, but I'm really.
Start crying.
That'll make people like us.
I
Hey
can
guys.
cry, but that's I'm not gonna do that.
Alex will die without you.
Hey!
Oh, okay. There we go.
Who did it? Oh my God!
Rilo Cloudseeker just subscribed, so it looks like you get your chance.
Rilo, you and me. Okay.
You see the face of Rilo going,
Oh, I don't know
Got you.
before.
plus
Got me.
ultra, do it.
All
I may
right.
or may not have pressed a button.
All right. All right. Let's do this. Another roll. I really want to say I rolled a 1, but I did not. I rolled a 5. So that with my accuracy, I got I added 2 to that, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total.
All right, you are successful.
Thank God. Rilo!
Thanks
My
to-
Twitch Prime comes through.
Yay!
Yes!
One of my own players. Oh my god. You guys are just all saving your Twitch Prime account subs for this very
Right now.
moment.
We're plotting.
I knew it. So first roll damage based on the first move.
Okay,
That's how
that
a
is a
combo
D-
works.
That is a D10 for this.
Mhm.
And I don't add anything, correct? No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
look
not
like
at this point.
I rolled a 2.
Yay!
Yay!
All right.
Thing.
And then, since your special move is at the end, correct? You get to roll that damage.
My special move was at the front.
Oh, your
I'll be
special move.
honest.
Okay.
I did my
That-
first one was a D10, so
Okay.
I was about to be like, no, that really it was at the front.
All right.
So then the rest are punches.
Yeah. So each additional basic move in the combo adds 1 to the final damage.
Okay, so it would have been 4 plus that 2 for 6 total.
Excellent. All right. Tell me what this looks like.
All right, so she, since she's further back than the other two, because the other two got up before her, she's gonna, come out, do the whole introduction thing. She's gonna take a running, and then jump up into the air, and like kick, and then roundhouse kick at the end to land back down and like looking super cool on top of the train.
Oh yeah, and this man, like, you smack him, and he goes down to like his knees into that one hand, and he gets up. And then now it is the luchador's turn.
Do it.
All right. So, quick question with the combo. So, like, I ended up rolling a 4 control. Does that mean I can only do like an L3 and an L1?
Mm-hmm. Or what was your controls 4, right?
Yeah.
So also your combo also limits you. So what's your combo?
Combo is 3.
Okay, so you're always limited to 3 attacks on your combo, and as long as the moves add up to your control, you're fine.
Okay. So, I will plan to do an L3 move followed by a regular attack L1.
Mm-hmm.
Basic damage. So what do I end up doing at that point then?
So you're just doing a combo, so you're not taking a penalty because you don't have 3 moves in your combo. But yeah, you do your attack, accuracy. Yeah, it's just a regular attack for that, just kind of a combo. There's no accuracy penalties unless you decide to put your special move at the end.
Okay. No, I'm going to do my special move first and then the regular move. And I do get an accuracy +1 in this move. So what do I end up rolling in this move?
So you roll your accuracy based on your first attack. You don't have any penalties because your special move is at the beginning.
So what exactly, like I said, I don't know what die to roll.
Oh, yeah. For attacks, you're using 1d6. Sorry.
A 1d6 right now?
Mm-hmm.
This is not the damage, right? This is
Correct. Yeah, this is just hitting.
Okay, so I rolled a 4 and then a +1 with my accuracy.
All right. Let's see what I got. What was your total again?
4 + 1 is 5.
All right, you just got it. So you are successful in hitting with your combos. So you roll your damage for your first attack, and then +1 for every normal move after.
So that would end up being a 1d4. I got a 3, and then +1 for the basic move.
Mm-hmm.
So a total of 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what does this look like?
All right. So as I see, I'm like, Crimson Blade charge! And so what I end up doing is you see the hand almost appear like in flame, and I go running directly towards the enemy, but I stop right in front of him, and I burst my hand almost like a flash, blinding him for a second. And at that time, my pup comes running, and she's also like engulfed and almost like in flames, and just headbutts him in the stomach. And then at that point, then she just goes back behind me, and then I just go and do I don't know, like if Fuerte was doing it from like Street Fighter 4, where it just jumps and does just a kick,
Yeah.
like in the air, but that's pretty much what it ended up.
Excellent, excellent. All right, it is the thugs' turn, and they are coming up. Let's see which one of you guys get hugged.
I have a narrative skill for this, actually.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You leave them alone.
Anti-hug?
I don't want to be hugged.
It's called thug thrashing.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
thug thrash.
So
yeah.
that is not for combat. Combat, that's for when you're doing an action sequence, and there are some
Okay.
thugs. So
This
yeah.
is an action sequence. There are thugs.
It's a combat sequence.
Ugh, that's fine.
So yeah, so let's do this. They are going to. You see them all run towards you with these like little weapons and stuff, all smiling. They just love being around you. So I got a 7. So you roll your defense. And your defense is a 1d6 plus your defense.
Is that all
Who's
of us
rolling
right now?
this?
Yeah, that's not for everyone. This is just for Kalinka, but that is the role that you guys would take too
Oh,
if you were
it's
being
just
in
for
attacked.
me?
Yeah, they're
So
all getting it.
under combat skills, I do have a defense.
Mhm.
That number next to it, is that what I'm adding?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I got this. Come on. Yay! I rolled a 5 again, so defense is 3. So 8 total.
Ooh. Well, crap. Okay. So you're dodging all these like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nimbly
darn,
bimbly.
I wasn't able to hit.
Oh, and then
Niet!
I believe it's my turn.
I don't know.
That's funny that you say that. Sadly, I rolled a 1 for my control.
Yes!
I'm not happy about this.
If the chat really hates us, which they have at points, if you give bits or subscribe, Mitchell can re-roll.
Yes.
Chat
One of
has
us
more-
uses our Twitch Primes.
It's
I
all
only have one
okay.
Twitch Prime, and I already gave it for Alex.
Yeah. All right.
I got
So,
you. I got you.
he is going to roll against you. Well, actually, we'll go with the luchador as he moves forward. So you roll luchador your defense.
And you said that was a 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Total of 6. I have a defense of 3, and I rolled a 3.
All right, I gotcha.
So happy.
Darn right I am. Do you have what's your stamina?
My stamina, let's see here, is 1.
Ooh, all right. So that actually means I don't get to roll a D8 like I want to, it lowers my damage dice by 1 to a D6 like you plebes. Oh my gosh. So he moves forward and his wrinkled little hand reaches out and grabs you by the stomach and twists as you feel your flesh twisting. Yeah, you take 3 damage.
So it's like, what is this feeling? Oh wait, it's not too bad.
You're like, I'm
Oh, it is.
okay. All right, so we're at the top of the round. Everyone roll again for initiative and for control. Ladies and gentlemen, this person is going to use his fighting spirit to increase his control because he's not going to let that happen again.
And you can only do up to 3, right? Up to, well, our levels is 3.
Yep,
So.
yep. I have a different number, but it's not
Yeah, yeah.
And
important.
then do you have to call that you want to use Fighting Spirit before you use it? Or can
Yeah.
you just be like, okay,
Yeah, before.
got you.
Well, that stunk.
Why'd you do that?
I had no choice.
That's fair. That's fair. Yep.
Oh, I will definitely use Fighting Spirit for my control, and because I have control +1, that's the D8. I would roll a D8, correct?
So your bonuses don't add. That only adds numerically. You would have to have speed 1 with parentheses control.
I do.
Yes, then yeah, you would roll a D8. And whoever is ready, I can start taking down.
3 on my
I also got 3 on
fast
initiative.
speed. Yeah, and a 6 control. So
I also
I'll
got 6 control.
stop, collaborate, and listen. Sorry.
So 3-6 for you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeet.
I got 3 initiative, and with my Fighting Spirit, 8 control.
All right.
Man, I rolled really well. I got a 6 for my initiative. That was with a D6. And then I rolled an 8 on a D8 for my control, and I have a +1 for it, so I have a total of 9.
Ooh,
for my
nice.
control.
All right. So this villain has a 3 in initiative and a 14 control.
Why?
Yeah. Oof.
Who said that was allowed?
It's party time. So first, it is you, Kalinka.
Yeah, my gosh. Why me? Let's see. I want to do, for the sake of, I don't know how long we're going to play this game, and I don't know if I'm ever going to roll this well again. I want to do Ultimate Blade,
All right.
which is my super.
Ooh.
Ooh. So, yes.
This isn't even my final form.
This isn't even my final form. Since I have enough, I'm sorry, I'm thinking. 6. I would like to combo this.
All right.
I want to do Ultimate Blade. Can I use a combo for with a super? Let me first ask that. Okay. So I want to do my super, and then I will do 3 normal attacks afterwards, because after that point I have reached my control number.
Right. And do remember, if you put a special, actually, it's let's double check about supers.
Yeah.
So I see special move. But no, instead of a basic move or a special move, a fighter can launch a combo. So I don't see super in that.
Okay, so that was my.
Yeah.
I want to do my super though, because I don't know. I just want to do it, so let's do it.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna use Ultimate Blade. I think I need to roll. I will boost once again. I'm gonna use my Fighting Spirit to boost my accuracy. I'm running out of Fighting Spirit, but that's okay. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. So I have a total of 6 to hit.
All right, let's see how this person's doing. You hit.
Awesome. So this essentially is a very powerful super thing. So it has breakthrough. It has a +2 to damage as well. And all this other stuff. So there's a pause in the fight where Kalinka now removes a blade from where she was keeping. I'm guessing it was on her back, and she like brings it down in front of her face, and she whispers something quietly as the blade glints in the sun, and she raises it above her head, and then she quickly stabs him in the gut. Arya Stark him. All right.
All right. How much damage?
I'm rolling it. Oh my gosh! I want to like show you my camera. I can't. I rolled a 12.
Hey.
All right. Does anyone want to re-roll that? Who in chat wants to?
No,
Hang on.
no.
I got
Roll +2 as well. I got a 14 damage on this. I really want to show this. I'm really not cheating.
All right. So what was it again?
14 total.
All right. Oh man, you slash him and you see some of his blood slash across the train as he clutches his waist and spits at you. It is the thug's turn.
No.
They are seeing their master in trouble. They are going to gang up on Kalika. So they are going to roll. Go ahead and roll defense.
Yep. Okay. Rolled a 5.
All right, I got a
Total 8.
7.
Total 8.
Crap! I'm gonna get you one day.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
as you flip back, dodging the.
Yes. Yes. Not the horse. Not the horse.
Not the horse.
Not the horse.
You guys need to drop that horse. Let's let it go.
Beating a dead horse.
Yes, you're beating it. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone should feel bad about that. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 people on initiative 3. So let's all roll off.
You want us to roll?
Oh god, I should actually roll on the table, and that'd be cool.
A D6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a D10 for me, because I got that. I'm a speedy bitch.
Mhm.
I rolled a 7.
All right.
5.
All right.
4.
Oh, that works out perfectly, and I got a 1 because
Get hacked.
So shine. Shine.
I also want to try my super.
Is everyone just like the epic like
Yeah.
Yeah.
combos of the super?
And then I want to do 3 points into accuracy for that.
All right.
And it's still with my normal to hit dice, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Okay. So actually rolled. I just dropped it. Okay, 7.
So that matches mine. So you hit. What does this look like,
Yay.
and what's the damage?
Alright, it says increased damage 4, so I would add more damage to that.
Let's see. Shine on your ultimate, which is
Crimson Tempest.
Crimson
Ooh.
Tempest. So the increased damage is already calculated in your damage.
Okay. Rolled 6.
Ooh, nice. And tell me what happens. What does it look like?
So she wants to get like an aerial like punch onto him. So I was thinking like not like to damage any of the thugs. She would like as they're moving, she'd try to like gracefully jump on top of them like kind of like a step ladder to get down as more crimson guys like light forms around her fist as she just punches the fuck out of this guy's temple.
You're like smashing down on his face.
Yeah.
And we'll say like his face like crashes through the bottom of the train as he kind of like he roars and like breaks off, blood dripping from his face, and the sharp tooth is falling off, but you guys see some of the civilians in the bottom like Excellent, excellent. All right, and after that is the luchador.
All right. So I think I want to figure out, when doing a combo with like an L4 and an L3, for example,
Mm-hmm.
the second attack is just going to add a +1, or because they're both, specials, do they do different roles or?
Let me see. So if a special move is in the middle or end of the combo, you get to roll that damage. So if it's in the middle or the end, you get to roll that instead of just adding a +1.
Okay, so then I'll be able to roll for both then, because I'm going to choose 2 of them. And my combo is 3, so any penalties?
Yeah, so -1, and then where is your special move?
Well, I mean, both of them are special at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah,
right?
but if so if a combo ends with a special, it's also another -1.
Okay, so pretty much, and the accuracy won't count, right? Or does it?
It does, yeah. So you use the accuracy for your first move, and you're at a -2, 1 for the 3 moves, and 1 for having a special move at the end.
Okay, so I don't have an accuracy, so I guess it'll be a -2. But the first one does have a +1 versus evasion, so that would be against you, correct?
Excellent, yeah.
Okay, so rolling first a d6 again.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
can also
Yep.
use Fighting Spirit.
Yep, you can also use Fighting
Oh.
Spirit.
So I'll do Fighting Spirit. I end up using 3 of those.
All right, as you charge
My
up.
man.
Ah!
My man.
Yeah. So you just see, just almost like flames around, and so let's see here. So 7, and then a +1 versus evade. Oh wait, sorry, because I had to subtract 2, right?
Yes.
So, damn it. So what was I doing right now?
You had a 7 and -1, so you're at a 6.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well, I would be my. Unfortunate. Never mind. Go ahead.
What? No. What do you have to say?
No, because it was like if you ended up, if I had a 7, I would have subtracted 2 from that, though, right?
Oh yeah, if you didn't automatically include that within your thing.
Yeah. So that would have been a 5.
Okay. Unfortunately, I rolled a 1. I did not do well for that. But he's kind of disorientated from the whole smashing of the temple. So you are successful.
Oh, okay. I thought you said unfortunately was like, unfortunately you didn't hit. All right.
Yeah. So you deal damage. What's your first move? Was like
so 1d6.
Yeah, and then you do you roll for your combo in the middle or the end.
Which would be a 1d4.
Yeah, and then for every basic move you add +1.
Okay, there wouldn't be a basic move. It's just those 2.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the 1d6, I got a 6. And for the 1d4, I got a 4.
Hey.
Oh, man.
So the way you see, he gets all buffed up, and you see like Fighting Spirit really getting into him. And he says, Carmesi tag team. So you see, Blair running off red again. Runs towards me, jumps in the air, I grab, and I just do a spin. And when she's actually spinning around, though, she turns into just an energy blast.
Ooh.
It runs straight towards him. It's a ranged attack until it just blasts him right in the center, and then all of a sudden comes back to a corporeal form, runs back to me, and at the same time, while all that's going on, I'm running rapidly. And so I go back and forth and have my almost like claws glowing, and I go back and forth 3 times, just slash going, almost like, how like you have in those Japanese movies with the guy, it's like, just 3 times there. And so like right at the end, you just see him like just staying there, like, with
and he of course explodes as they always do.
Yeah. In the background, I'm just staying there.
And he's kind of like on all fours on the ground, like growling. So Chris, I believe it is you, and then it is his turn.
Okay,
Oh,
can
Dom.
I do
Finish
moves on inanimate objects?
I will say, yeah, you can.
Okay. I wish to break the back of this lock.
All right, go ahead.
So it's a throw. So I'm imagining that I'm just literally picking the lock up and like, thrashing it on its own sort of
Yeah,
device.
you're going whoosh. All right.
Yeah, just like trying to really like yank it hard.
All right. For that, so you don't have to roll accuracy, just damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can hit a lock.
I hope.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope. Okay. And okay, I'll do that. And it's a 2. I mean, it's a respectable amount of damage on a lot.
Yeah. So you
down.
yeah you shatter the lock. And it falls to the ground. The little chains dropping.
So I'm gonna actually try and yank on the
We all go flying.
thing to try to. I'm trying to knock down all the bad guys, but certainly if I do some
Collateral damage.
guys, I apologize.
That's fine. We're heroes.
Everyone just dies.
He takes our stuff and leaves.
All right, so I'll say you have your hand on it, and then next turn you can start.
Okay.
You can yank it down. But you guys have been waiting for this moment this whole time.
How about you don't, though?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a very compelling argument.
But is it though? I don't know.
This is gonna hurt.
So I'm gonna string up some things here. Ooh, I have a super.
Oh, great.
Oh. All right, yeah. We'll do we'll do this super. 6. Yeah, you heard it. Finish him. I know, right? I wish. But he's going to spend some fighting spirit to increase it. So you see him as he's rising up. You see this kind of eldritch shadow begin to glow and grow around his wrinkled, shriveled up hand as he looks at Kalinka and rushes toward her. So we'll do accuracy.
Bring it, bitch.
So yeah, you can defend if you want, if you're into that sort of thing.
Can I also use evasion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna use evasion. Whoosh. Total 4.
All right, I got a 15.
Oh, I was nowhere going to be able to do that. No way was I ever going to be able to evade that. Okay.
And he
Hashtag you tried.
I did.
so he begins, and what you feel like he's about to slash you in the face, his leg shoots up and catches you right in the bottom of the chin, sending you flying up. He then, before you can rise up, grabs both of your legs and, much like the Hulk and Loki, slams you down left and right several times before
Ow.
sending you flying out towards the back of the train. Your friends see you kind of fall off the train.
Okay.
What?
Bye forever.
Finish him.
You take 11 damage.
Ouch.
I won't feel so bad about stopping the train suddenly now.
But for this case, one of you guys can try to catch her to bring her back into the fight.
I
if
will
you
try.
want.
What am I rolling for that, though?
Athletics, agility, whatever you think works in that scenario.
Let's go agility. 13.
All right. How do you do it?
So, okay. As Clink is being like slammed down, very Hulk Loki style, and as soon as I see he's about to throw her, I'm gonna run over and kind of I'm also gonna jump and try to catch her and immediately try to ragdoll down. It's not graceful whatsoever. I just ran fast enough and it's oh, we're going down.
Excellent.
Also
Yeah.
grabbing you by your ankle.
That's fine.
Excellent. All right. So, you are able to do that. All right. Perfect. Swinging yourself back onto the train. And that was the end of that initiative, I believe. So we are back up to the top, rolling control and initiative all over again. He looks like he's going to go all out in this case.
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
I'm gonna use fighting spirit again.
I forgot to call fighting spirit. Damn it.
You can add it just because, you know.
Oh
Oh,
God,
no.
I really needed that too because this was a horrible one.
Bad for me.
It was really.
Then I'd want to add fighting spirit to control. 3 points.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes.
Mark that down.
All right, what'd everyone get?
Got a 7 on initiative,
Aw.
and I got an 8 on control.
Aw.
Good. I'm glad we didn't get the exact same thing again.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah,
weird.
that'd be weird.
Because I got a 7 initiative, 6 control.
All right.
Oh.
My. What else everyone got?
I got a 2 initiative and a 4 control, and that's with fighting spirit.
Oh no.
All right. What you, Kalika?
I got very similar. I got a 3 on initiative and a 4 on control, and that was with fighting spirit.
Yeah.
For you, Hexcat, supers are not limited once per fight. You can keep doing them. It's so all the mechanics are based on video games, Street Fighter and all that stuff. And so yeah, as long as you have the ability to do it, you can keep chaining supers. Bum bum bum. And also, so today we're using a lot of the quick start rules and adding in some stuff from the full rules. The full rules have a more in-depth way to kind of counter, and you might see that a little bit later, as well as some other cool things. There you go. Super. All right. So, Shine and Doc roll off.
10.
8.
10, 8. All right, the 10 goes first.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna attempt comboing. So. Oh, sorry, go ahead. You know the rules better than I do.
Combo.
Alright, so I roll my normal to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm also gonna add 3 with my fighting spirit for that. And the first special move I have in this combo is +1.
All right. Oh, and yeah, you acquire super energy each turn and then can use them when you have 10. So we were probably using our supers a little too early. But it's okay. We're doing awesome. Everything's great.
Okay.
So the
Alright.
super. Sorry. Just a quick question on it. The super energy. Then, are you getting like 1 point every turn, or does it? How do you obtain how much super energy?
Because that's not in the quick start rules. While Shine is doing her stuff, I'll look that up.
Oh, cool. So I got 8 to hit for my first special move.
All right. That
And then
hits.
It says for the damage it's a D4 minimum 2, so it's always gonna be at least 2 damage on that.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. That one it'd be 2 damage.
Oh, that's good.
And then the next part of it is just gonna be a normal move, so that's another 1 to damage, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then the last one's also a special move. That's -1 to accuracy, right? That's the
Yes.
third
Correct.
one?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's
But
in.
I have +1 versus evasion
Mhm.
on that.
All right. But you hit, so you for a combo you only roll for the first one.
Oh, okay, cool. But it's a special move for the last one, so do I have to reroll for the last one?
You just do damage. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled shit for damage. I am the absolute worst. Alright, so those are my 3 moves. So the first one, what are you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Alright, for the first one, so I just got Kalinka. Make sure she's on the train still.
I am on train.
Yeah, he's on.
All you see is like a quick red flash that like very obscuring and bright and kind of blinds everyone for a minute. By the time it fades, I'm already there, like a thrust punch in the gut to this guy.
Get it?
And then I'm probably, I don't know, I'm gonna
Whoa.
like heel stomp to the foot real quick, just like kind of stop him from falling completely backwards.
Mhm.
And then I kind of do like an upper body spin as I like flail my arm around and I punch him again at like red light surrounding my fists. And then by the time like I hit him again, like essentially I'm reading this as like a Hadouken real quick.
Hadouken. All right, cool. How much total damage?
4.
Yeah.
Yay!
So I looked it up. Super energy. There are 4 ways to accumulate super energy. 1 point of super energy per occasion in which 1 or more life bar is lost. So if you were attacked by 3 different opponents, you would accumulate 3 energy. The other way is you get 1 point of super energy per attack performed, regardless of the level of the move, and whether or not the move hit. But basic moves included in a combo do not count as separate for this calculation. And then you get 1 point of super energy per combo that hits an opponent. This is in addition to the super energy accumulated from special moves. So there are some special moves that have the super energy tag on it, so it lets you gather as you're doing it. And then all fighters automatically accumulate an amount of super energy each turn equal to their maximum super energy allowed for a character in the campaign divided by 20. So what this means for us is that we gain 1 super energy per turn. So yeah, things to keep on noticing. So awesome. Going back to the narrative, Doc. This guy, he looks bad. Parts of him are cracking, and it's almost as if there's something even more terrifying behind the cracks.
Well, the good news is I can't see any of this shit because I'm down in the train trying to stop this thing and save a bunch of lives, and I've got my hand firmly grasped on the speed stick, as I uneducatedly will call it. And
That sounds right.
Yeah, I'm mustering all of my speed stick strength and just essentially 1 deft move, pull back to 0.
So, are you sure? Because you are also carrying civilians who are squishy.
Well, we will slowly pull.
No, I kind of wanted it all at once.
The guy that's with the broken back.
He won't feel anything. He won't feel anything.
I will with my booming 14-year-old voice screech back into the car. Hold on, Dad, whatever you can. And then I will quickly yank the stick back.
Oh my god! I feel like normally you just see a ton of bodies go flying through the front window.
What about us on the roof?
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Yeah.
Bye.
It is. It's not good. So it's gonna be tough. We'll say since you weren't like slamming it down, but it's still kind of a abrupt stop. And it's you're not hitting the brakes, the emergency brakes. You're decreasing the speed to 0. Right. So you are kind of, instead of shooting forward, you're coasting now. So speed has decreased greatly for the time being, but no one is kind of like thrown off at this moment. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So awesome. So those are my sevens. My guy at Sace. I know everyone's super excited. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum.
I'm still standing, barely, but I am still here. Come get it, bitch.
Okay. I mean, if you want. So let's see. He's going to throw a special move.
I got it. I'm fine. Still.
At the end. So let's see what's the most damaging. Ooh, I like that one. So we'll
I feel like I don't.
Yeah.
so that is 3. Yes. And of course, I'm sure the designer will chime in. But yeah, let's start doing this. He's gonna use Fighting Spirit. So for Hexcat, it depends. Yeah, I'll. You keep attracting me to questions. So we'll start off. He will use Fighting Spirit. And you know what? Who's been messing with him so far? Let me look at you guys.
I'm like right in front of him.
Doc is really.
Yeah.
All right, shine.
Okay.
11.
Am I rolling something again? What am I rolling against?
Defense.
I haven't, because I have not done that one before.
Yeah, so you can use your defense and your evade, and how that works is you have your defense, and then you add on half of your evade onto that, and you of course can use Fighting Spirit to try to dodge. But yeah, I'm at an 11.
I would also, I'll try and do the Fighting Spirit thing. Ooh, wait, this might get spicy.
Don't
so
get spicy.
I get 3 from defense. I get 3 from Fighting Spirit. So that make it a 12.
You make me so sad. I rolled a 1. Why did I roll a 1?
You make me so sad. You're fine.
No, I'm not. I wanted to get this epic 8-point combo.
God.
Oh, one day.
I giveth, the die taketh away.
It does.
Quick, someone put some bits in so we can re-roll that.
yeah. Someone sub and bit so I can re-roll that. I just want to do something. It always goes like that every time when I try to play.
By the end of the round, same rules.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't do rolls for like epic stories, because yeah, it'd be bad. All right, so he goes up towards you and he kind of uses both of his hands, grabs it together, and you see this orb of black electric energy slamming down below you as you kind of jump over him, flipping over the attack. You can feel the wisp of the electricity dancing around your legs.
I got the
you're like,
birds going.
Nope.
He's like, no. So, Kalinka.
Yeah. All right. She's still kind of near Shine at this point. Because my girl helped her. Helped her keep flying off the train.
What?
Oh.
Shit, motherfucker. Respect.
I
respect you.
I am not a piece of shit. Thank you very much.
I respect
Oh
you.
my god.
All right, so
Chris!
I'm actually not mad.
we got some. I mean, it's up to you, Chris. Can I have a reroll, please?
I want you to have a reroll.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh man.
All
And
right.
that's versus my 12. So you should roll a 1 again.
Yeah. Roll it again, Mitch. Roll it again.
What did you waste your reroll, Mitch?
Did you
I
get a
rolled a
Oh,
1.
man! The
Oh,
fate!
fantastic.
The
Do you know how many Starbucks coffees I could have had for that? 1. But it would have been way better than your crappy reroll. God dang it.
I'm sorry, I failed you in so many ways.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
beautiful.
This was the die that perpetrated it. I don't
Throw
I
it
don't
away.
like
Just throw it.
Yeah,
Toss
I'm
it.
just gonna throw it out the window. It's gonna hit. That's the only time I'm gonna hit something.
All right. So Kalinka is while this guy is like trying his best. Kalinka gonna come up and shank him. Gonna do final blade again. That's just a normal like special move. It's not a super move. Um,
Why is
and
it called final?
this one is I know. My other one is called Ultimate Blade. This one is Final Blade. I
Because,
don't know.
as you're developing as a fighter, you're giving it cool names, and you can't be like, not the final, but still awesome power
I thought this was
move.
gonna be my final
The
blade.
next to
Not yet.
last blade.
The
Yeah.
penultimate blade.
Not
you
quite
you
there
run
yet.
out of things to name your ultimate, the stronger you get.
So, all right, gonna do Final Blade again. I'm going to add my Fighting Spirit. I'm gonna add 3 Fighting Spirit. I'm getting down on this 8, 9, 10, 11. Getting down on the wire here, but that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll just wear
run me
you
down.
down. That's what
Yeah,
I'll
wear
do.
me down. That's really what's happening with this. So, I will roll this. I'm gonna roll this. All right.
Let's get down to
Well, your
business.
dice fail, mine succeeds. I got a 6, so it's a 9 total to hit.
Nice.
All right. You know what? I'm going to use Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
And you're gonna roll a 1 again.
No, I'm not.
Do it.
I don't wanna. No. Oh, what's the fighting spirit of this person again? Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, not quite a 1, but
Did you do it? Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god!
I have the power to bestow ones
You
upon
do.
you.
I'm done. I'm
Shine
done.
down.
What'd you get again?
I'm out.
I rolled a
out.
6. I've been rolling 7 left.
I just
What was your total?
Total was 9. Total was 9.
Oh.
So I'm gonna roll my damage now. Can I add Fighting Spirit to my damage?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I could do that.
So my in real life quirk, I just bestow ones onto Mitchell.
All right.
That's it. We're going back to Delta Green. My ones will crit.
All right. I rolled an 8. So
Velvet
that's a
green combo it.
So how much damage? 8?
8 total. Oh, and I'm sorry. It would have been a 10. Just FYI for that accuracy. I didn't add my accuracy.
Yeah, just rub it in. Why don't you?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, fine. What does this look like?
All right. So as this villain is trying to charge up and is failing repeatedly, Kalinka just runs up and Arya. I keep thinking of Arya Stark for her. So they Niet! And upward swipe at him and yeah.
Yeah, you see him trying to counter and reverse it as he tries to grab the blade, but it just goes through his hand, cutting deep into it with blood goes everywhere. Yeah, we're switching to roll under now, so that should be okay. That's in the rule. Yeah.
I'll just switch it that you're gonna roll super high
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, 6 is forever.
That's how it'll go. Okay, awesome. So the next is the luchador.
All right. I'm just looking at some of the stuff because I know I have my mobilities and things like that too. But so I guess I will end up trying to do a special followed by a normal move, and that would be a +1, correct? If it hits.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
okay, and I would be using Fighting Spirit for this, and so hold up, that's not my little thing here. So D6, you said for that. Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yay!
So it's a total of 4.
Let's see what I
A
rolled a
1.
1 too. But let's see what my defense is.
1.
So I got a 6.
That was a 4 on my part. I don't add anything else because I already add Fighting Spirit, right?
Yeah.
That's it. I can add.
Yeah. So actually, I'm going to do a counter.
Okay.
Since you moved and I have that as one of my lists, so you see him duck underneath. What were you doing?
Actually, for me, this is what you were doing. I started running towards you, and I was gonna pounce, and it looks almost like a frog splash that was about to happen. I'm in aerial mode right now, so I am in the air.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay. So you actually get a bonus to your defense because you're doing that, unless I have an anti-air, reversal. But I have a reach one. Yeah. So, go ahead and roll defense. I rolled a 1 as per usual.
So I would still do a D6 again for defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get a +2, I believe, because you're up in the air.
So I rolled a 2 plus 3 for my defense, and then +2. So we end up having 7.
Yeah, I miss. Where's my other dice? It's gonna.
So I just go in the air and about to frog splash, but you move out of the way. But even then,
Yeah, it looks like I'm about to smack you as well, but I'm gonna use these.
I'm gonna pretend that my wolf just grabbed me from the collar and just
Ooh,
pulled me out of the
nice.
way.
I like that. All right. So after some failing on my part, let's see if the thugs can do something against Kalinka.
Niet.
It's all about you.
Yeesh. So 11. Roll your
Ooh,
defense.
okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, it's half. If I want to use half of my evasion, right?
Yeah,
That's
if
how
you're
that
using
works.
evasion.
Is it rounding up?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. Okay, so and then I will spend fighting spirit. It's 5, because this is the only way I'm going to be able to even have a chance at doing this. Okay. Yeah, I only have kind of one shot at doing this. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, no, I do. I have. Ooh! 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 Ooh. Hold on.
Did you beat me?
Let me think.
Don't do
So
it.
I had 5, 6, 7, 8,
Don't do it.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I rolled a total of 13. Got this. Because I rolled 3 for fighting spirit, 5 for my combat skills, and I rolled a 5.
Oh.
That makes sense. So 13. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Math. I did it.
Yeah. All right, so I miss. It's been very sad.
You're okay.
No, it's not. All right, so that was the end of the initiative, the round, as far as I can see. So we're back up to the top. Roll your control and initiative.
I'm running low in fighting spirit, so I'm not going to use it.
6 and 6.
I keep forgetting to call out fighting spirit.
I'm about to use fighting spirit, and all right, good.
Oh no! So defense is just a total based on the skill.
The what is?
Oh.
Yeah. So the designer just clarified. So we do not have to roll for defense.
Oh.
So we're using our
Yeah, your normal defense.
Holy shit! Then
That was
that's
bullshit.
Maybe this time I won't epically fail. Yes.
Well, you still rolled a 1 for those, so that would not
Yeah.
have matched anyways.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to rub it in.
Yeah, just.
But it's
say,
fun too.
All right. So what's everyone's total?
Got an 8 and a 6. 8 for initiative.
6 and 6.
1 initiative, 8 control.
Okay. Go back to the beginning. Get everything. Not ready. Go ahead.
I got 8 initiative, 6 control.
All right. Doc.
6 and 6.
6 and 6. All right, Luchador.
1 and 8.
1 and 8. All right. Kalinka.
5 initiative, 6 control.
All right. Oh God. And I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit to add towards my control.
How many subs do I have to give to kill us all?
5. One for each of us in this group right now.
that sounds
Two of them.
about right. And then the thugs. All right. Awesome.
You can add fighting spirit to defense though.
Yeah.
So we're aware.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's do this. So at the top of the round, I believe we have an 8 with Shine.
Oh, what's this? Alright, I'm gonna be doing 2 special moves in a combo.
Ooh.
First one, I would like to use Fighting Spirit to add to my to hit. Alright, so that is 6 to hit.
All right. So based on the new calculations,
I don't know what that means.
it'll hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then I can't roll shit for damage ever.
That's
Too
awesome.
easy.
I can't hit for beans.
At least I can hit.
Yeah.
Hit or miss. I always hit, huh? Alright. I do a total of 3 damage.
All right.
As I run and jump up in the air and do another like flying punch and like probably to the face 'cause that's easiest. And as I like get down to the ground, I'm gonna do like a tactical roll as another like bright flash of red appears and like blinds everyone just temporarily, and I come back and like hit him in the gut again. As I
Wait,
just like
you're red too?
yeah, we're all red except for
That's
you.
why I say Doc needs some red.
Yeah.
I thought Doc was purple.
I'm different. I like purple.
That's a kind of red.
No, I'm gonna slap you. All right, awesome. He coughs up and clutches his stomach. So next we have Doc.
Purple! I'm going to use this opportunity to get up there now that I've slowed the train down and I've assured that we will not crash into a tall building or whatever trains run into these days. I will. Is there any way for me to climb up and out and onto the top?
Yeah, definitely. So you can use your full moves to move closer to him, and that will get you into perfect position.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm
So
gonna do.
excellent. So you see him. What does this look like? It's you.
Well, I put my spell book away into my satchel and I reach for another book, which is on climbing, mountain climbing. And it gives me techniques in order to attach pieces of metal to other pieces of metal in order to hoist myself. And I flip through it and read, okay, good. We put it back into the satchel. Now utilizing little scraps of metal that have kind of been bent down from the hole being cut, and he's essentially very carefully as to not get cut. Boys and girls don't get cut, and he's carefully sort of reaching onto these pieces and hoisting himself up, and he's now sat on the edge of the hole.
Excellent. All right, Kalinka.
Yeah. Kalinka looking tired. Kalinka is feeling some tired right now. But she is resolved. She has grim determination. So she's in this for the end. She's going to what was his last move?
His last move, he was trying to smash Shine, but Shine kind of jumped over him with the.
Okay. All right. I will do another. She'll like continue to hold her blade, and she'll make another kind of jumping leap and do that repeated kicking thing again. The blue sky wind is what it's called.
The Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what this is in my head. That's what I have. But I am going to make it a combo with 3, So with 3 others. I'm sorry, doing all the math. Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, so 1 attack and then 3 others. So total of 4. Because that's all that I can do in this. And I will boost my fighting spirit again.
Yeah, and he looks like he's boosting his defense. His like shriveled up hand kind of points towards you, and he's ready.
All right, here I go.
Dun 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 dun.
All right.
You hear like epic guitar in the background.
Where's it coming from?
I rolled a 5, so
All right.
I got 3 for fighting spirit, and then I have a +1 to accuracy, so that's a total of 4, so that's 9 total, correct?
That sounds like it.
Okay.
All right, I have a 10.
Son of a bitch.
Defense. So you move up with your.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, he dodges it easily. But he's looking pretty tired at this point in time as well.
Girl, me too.
His fighting spirit.
I fell
All right.
asleep 20 minutes ago. I'm on borrowed energy.
All right, so that was Kalinka. The thugs are going to come after Shine.
Do it.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Let me not roll my 1. Of
Roll your
course,
1.
I roll a 1. Yeah. So 4 versus your defense.
So with defense, does that do I always put half my evasion into that too, or do I have to call that first?
You have to call it for like I believe it's like a events evasion defense. Let me. I'm sure the designer can clarify as I'm looking it up.
Oh, hey, Mitchell, Twitch said I can get my money back since you rolled so poorly.
Twitch is lying and is a super liar, lying about stuff. I want to eat this week.
But would I be able to add to my evasion to that then?
Yeah,
Is-
yeah. Or
nice,
you
it's
can
a-
or you can use your fighting spirit to kind of help you out.
Yeah, let's do like a couple points of fighting spirit into there. I
Yes.
have a list of going down of all the fighting spirit.
Yeah, so you can so actually you can use 1 fighting spirit to choose both to block and evade. And
Spicy.
that you use your defense and then you add it adds half of the lower skill to the higher skill.
And then do you round up with the
You round down.
round down?
Yeah, and this
Okay.
costs 1 fighting spirit.
Okay, so I spent the 1 fighting spirit. I have a defense of 3, but that's +1, and then I get a +1 for my evasion, so that'd be +5.
Mhm.
Okay, that's my number then.
All right. Oh man, what was mine? I had a
You rolled a 1.
yeah. And he has a plus. He has a +3. Yeah, so I only have a 4.
Hey.
These little thugs. They're trying their hardest as you guys are dodging the knives and such. All right, so that was the thugs. And then we have a luchador and the villain at 1. Let's roll off, my dear friend. I got a 6.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get that. I got a 5.
Ugh.
Are you so happy that you rolled something other than a 1?
Yeah, come on, let me have it.
And it was just for that. It wasn't even, to hit.
I know, right?
It needs to feel good sometimes. It's fine.
Let me have it. All right. So I am going to do a combo. Let's see, an L2, an L3, and an L4.
Good.
Yeah. So I am going to roll.
Natural one.
One.
Natural one. Take the one.
Never.
Take the one.
So I have accuracy of 1.
Everyone, if you put your hands up together, we can change the forces and make him roll a 1.
So I have a 5.
Chris's
Bomb
expression
bitches.
is like my feels.
Who are you hitting?
Huh?
Who are you hitting?
Shine.
Alright.
Oh, girl, no.
All right, so the first one.
Oh, you finally hit me. I'm proud of you.
So don't say it
Don't
like
taunt
that. So you take 8 damage.
Okay.
Another 3 damage.
Okay.
And then 1 more damage. As he grabs you by the scuff of your shirt, smashes you down, and then as your body kind of hops up from the impact, his left foot reaches out and just kind of kicks you right into the train. You kind of bounce off, but he is not done. He jumps up and then with his knee slams your face right into the train.
I feel like I deserved this.
Yes, you did.
Fair enough.
All
Take
right,
you back,
Luchador.
All right. So I just saw my friend pretty much get.
I hate shit.
Yeah. So because this time I've been keeping track, I will perform an actual super how it was meant to be.
Ooh, nice. We're actually doing things right. Look at us.
Yes. Now the super I can't combo it, right? It's just
Correct.
super.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still just end up rolling a d6 to hit with the super, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, D6.
Okay.
You can add some points to that boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna add my fighting style. I'm gonna spend fighting spirit.
So come on. So I rolled a 2 plus a 3, 5.
No, I got a 10 defense.
What?
He has his fighting spirit as he kind of just blocks your attack. Bah!
Well, I'm an damn it. So I mean, even if I miss, the elements here are aerial, increased damage, breakthrough, invincibility. Do I keep my invincibility?
Oh, breakthrough. This guy has a lot of spirit. He had starting out 70.
Oof.
So more than you.
Yeah.
So actually, I feel like if I ran this guy the way it should have been ran earlier, this would have been a way more difficult fight.
Yeah.
But lucky for the heroes.
So what does the breakthrough or invincibility? Do I still get my invincibility afterwards?
So let's through. All right, yeah. So super moves generally either hit a great number of times, or they cover a huge area, or they hit so hard they can even injure blocking opponents, or some combination of the three. The breakthrough element represents this. If you miss, the attacker must calculate how much he missed by on the die roll to hit. If the total missed by is equal to or less than 1 for each breakthrough element the super move has, a partial hit has been scored.
Well, I only have a breakthrough of 2, so
And what'd you roll?
I don't remember now. Wait, 2 plus 3, right? Yeah, 5.
5.
Well, what was just on your die roll?
A 2.
So it does partially hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that is at least my understanding of it.
Okay. So with that being said, then do I still roll the 1d10 or?
So damage is rolled and is halved.
So roll down to 1d4.
So what is it? Your damage was a 1d10. Well, basically you roll your damage and you just divide by 2.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I already rolled the 1d10. I got a 5, so I guess it ends up being a total of 2.
All right. So 2 damage.
All right.
Better than nothing.
So here it looks like he's gonna do this badass move. He's so excited. He's like, "Don't mess with the Lobos pack," and he's like running like a wolf. Jumps in the air once again, gets on him, and his legs wrap around his torso and just starts slashing back and forth. Grabs on his shoulders, back flips off with a kick, and only does 2 damage.
He's got that 6-pack that just catches it. Oh yeah.
But I still have my invincibility, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that was actually the end of the round. I'm like running out of space on this this initiative tracker.
Yeah.
So everyone roll it again.
I want to add fighting spirit to a thing.
All
I
right.
haven't decided yet. I just need to call it out because I'm dumb and forget to.
It happens to us all.
Fighting spirit to my control, which is a good thing I did that.
How's chat doing?
I thought we can't do hand movements on here anymore.
Oh, we can't do weird hand movements, but it's okay if it's like normal and can't be construed as like offensive.
I found that very offensive.
I was gonna say that's up to me.
That's fair. All right, what did everyone get?
7 and a 6. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. No. I got an 8 on initiative and a 4 on control.
All right.
4 initiative. I did not use fighting spirit. I only got a 2 on control.
All right. Kalinka?
Right. I rolled a 5 for initiative. I used my fighting spirit with my control. I rolled an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I have +1 to my control. So 12 for my control.
Excellent.
Jeez.
I am done. Please let me hit.
Ah, yeah. What is this?
This isn't even your final form.
Yet.
All right. So one of us has to take a bio break. So if you want to go ahead and do that.
Oh, you're calling them out?
No. No. We fight this. We finish this.
Okay.
We finish this, Mitchell. We finish this.
All right. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Do it.
Let's go it. All right. So, Shine, you were up.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna use Fighting Spirit to go and try to hit with my special move first, and then we're gonna do a normal move and do a combo for that. So it is a 7 hit.
Yes, it does.
Oh yay! With that, and then combo the next one that'd be a total of 6 damage.
All right. So 6 damage.
So, as you know, I'm face first into the top of the train. I'm probably. How would I word this? I don't word good. I'm gonna push myself up. Try and probably parkour off of more thugs if I can to do another aerial punch down. But as I punch down onto his face with like the crimson light surrounding my hand, I'm gonna grab his head with the other one and shove his face into my knee. Yeah, and then land and back up a bit.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right. So after that is Doc.
I am going to go into my final form, and I am going to roll. What's the max you can do for fighting spirit?
For you guys, 3, since you're power level 3.
Okay, and I'm adding that to my
Accuracy.
accuracy. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do the Shin Mystic Shot. I'm assuming that doesn't mean I actually have to point at his shin, and that's just a name of something.
Yeah. You
Okay,
just
good.
name it. You can rename it if you want.
Okay, it's the Elbow Mystic Shot. So I begin to charge my lasers, and my whole body just becomes this eerie, purpley, weird thing, and it looks like I'm absorbing and pushing out a lot of purpley type energy, and he just literally a giant purple beam the size of the train itself just takes out of his face, out of his whole face and body, and just zaps the dude, and that's going to be an 8.
All right, that hits. What's the damage?
Oh god, oh god. Okay, I can do this. Can I use fighting spirit for the damage or no?
No.
Okay. So well, I
I
will.
wish.
I will roll.
I know, right? I wish too.
No.
Ooh, 13 damage.
Woo!
Oh,
Jeez.
spicy.
Purple
Do we
beam,
all get 13 damage?
Oh my god, no, just because in fighting games you never attack your ally, even though it looks like you
Right.
should. He looks really bad, like when you're like, bruh, and you see him kind of on the ground, getting up. Bits of him are falling off, and you see kind of this black shadow underneath his skin, almost like crawling around like maggots.
Ooh, yummy.
I know, right? Kalinka.
Yeah. She is looking super duper tired. She is looking like she has not a lot of spirit left. But she will summon the fighting spirit, and I'm using
Yeah.
it.
And
to
you see him kind of rise up, his eyes glow red. He is also using fighting spirit.
increase.
He also has red. Look, everyone has
Everybody
red.
has red. Everybody has red.
Purple.
Is it like a warm purple or a cool purple? Because like
It's a pink purple.
It's Samuel Jackson purple.
All right. Because I am unsure if I actually have enough to do my ultimate blade again. I think I do, but I'm not 110% sure at this point. So what I'm going to do instead,
I mean, I will say for theatrical purposes, you can.
you want to say that for theatrical purposes? Okay. All right. For theatrical purposes, I will do that. But I can't combo that. That's the only thing. Shoot. Ooh. I
Yeah, and
have
if
to
you mess
do-
up,
Yeah, if I mess up, I got.
I'm gonna get you.
You gonna come get me? You gonna come get
I'm
me?
gonna get you.
You gonna get me? Okay. I am going to do. I can do multiple special moves in my combo though. Can I do like one right after the other? Correct.
Mhm.
And that, but then I start taking penalties for accuracy.
Yeah, and I have a pretty good accuracy right now, or defense.
Pretty good defense.
Yep.
How about you shouldn't?
Yeah, how about I
How
shouldn't?
about I
Alright.
do?
How about you shouldn't? All right. I'm gonna do ultimate blade. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and do this. All right. Boom, boom. Trying to say this is really the best like move I could do. I'm tired though. All right, gonna do it. Gonna do it. So I'm adding all of that. Doing my die 6. I'm not using that die 6. That was a bad die 6. Okay, hold on.
It is best die 6.
All right, I have rolled a 5. I'm adding 4. It's a total of 9.
Ah!
Don't tell me.
Like I said, I have a 10.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, if someone helps you out, gives you a +1, I'm cool with it.
I really have to pee. I am the bio break. But I want to finish this because it's also night. But I will accept this. And what this would have looked like what this would have looked like is she is trying to summon the last of like her endurance here, and she would have gone rushing in, but there would have been almost like another figure behind her, um a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, and instead of a sickle, he would have been carrying a hammer.
Yeah, does the ultimate have breakthrough?
The ultimate does have breakthrough.
All right, so what'd you roll on your dice? What was the breakthrough number?
3.
And what'd you roll on your dice?
I rolled a 5, total of 9.
Okay, total of 9.
I'm glad somebody else is looking at these elements because I am not. Thank you to the person who did that.
Thank you at Hexcat Games.
Thank you, Hexcat Games.
You the real MVP.
You are the
He's
MVP
the
right
best.
now.
Does the hammer guy start shouting things about the proletariat? Or
Obviously.
Oh.
Yet.
All right, and you don't have the always does damage trait, right?
No, it has increased damage of
Okay.
4, but no, I do not have that.
Spectre of communism.
All right, so it does partially hit.
I'll
So
take
you
it.
deal damage. It's halved, rounded down.
Okay, so it's the normal damage is 1d12 plus 2, so I'm going to do
Yeah.
half plus 2.
Yeah, just roll it and then divide by half.
All right. I rolled a 5. We're rounding down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 2 plus 2, 4 total damage.
Woo! This
So
person,
Mhm.
1 hit point left. You see parts of him falling away, but he is still standing strong.
Not so strong, it sounds like.
Yeah, luchador.
All right.
Finish him! Finish him!
Finish him.
Do it!
You know, the thing is, I want to do something, and I feel like I'm gonna miss. You know,
Yeah, because
Give us
I am spending fighting spirit on my defense.
oh well, I mean,
But go ahead.
do it anyway for the spice.
I only have control too, anyway, so I probably will be missing anyway. All right, I'll try fighting spirit. But here's the thing, and just to to bring it up to people that are watching, there's also moves for taunts, and so the taunt actually gives you glory, which is XP pretty much, but it only works if you have if you're doing it against someone with lower initiative. Which have you gone already or no?
I have not. I'm on a lower initiative than you.
So you are lower initiative, so I would gain glory, even though we're not really getting XP, so to speak. You know, but I don't think like the combo probably would not do much in terms of attacking, but I will still hit. I'll do a basic move. But what I'm gonna do is, crap, I need to figure a freaking line or something. But did the thugs all go as well?
The thugs have not gone yet.
All right, so because it's supposedly you can gain glory for taunting a thug group too, and so this is stupid. But anyways, I'll use one of them to do a taunt, and I'll just go. Didn't your parents ever tell you not to run with scissors? And then just and try to do a basic attack into an attack towards the bad guy here. And
Where are the scissors?
well, they have scissors and knives, so
They do have scissors.
you know. So I have my claws up, you know, and I'm gonna try to do a basic attack. Yeah, taunt into an attack in a way. It does say combo, no combo in the taunt, but it doesn't. I think it just means that you can't keep doing it in a way. So I will use fighting spirit, and you are too. And just so you know, because I am using an app.
All right, what'd you get?
It's a 6, and so plus 3, so that's a 9.
I'm a 10.
Oh,
No!
I'm a 10.
No!
I mean, once again, it's up to chat, but they don't look like they're going to be merciful to you guys.
No.
Not now.
It's like no accuracy on this thing. Goodness.
Bullshit.
Ugh.
So I totally go and I just whiff as I'm running towards. That even if I would have done like a combo, like I know I wouldn't have hit regardless. So
Excellent, excellent. So that was the
one hit
luchador.
point. That would have been sweet.
I know, and now it's his turn. Oh man, so he's not gonna go down as a bitch. So he's gonna use fighting spirit. Let's see. He has control of 7.
What if he just decides not to use it this round, though?
I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know, who knows? Who knows, right? All right. Oh, I like that. Yeah. We'll do with that. We'll do with that. So this will be against Kalinka.
Bring it.
I guess you ended up being our tank.
So 8.
No, Shine was. Shine was took a lot of hits. You said 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let me think about this. What do I have to do to get that? All right, so I'm gonna have to spend to even think about defending this. I'm gonna have to spend spirit point. So I have to do 3. I have, in order to do that thing where I'm adding half of my evasion. Does that count as another spirit?
Yeah, that's a fighting spirit. That's equal to 1.
Okay, that's equal to 1. I'm doing that. All right, that's. And you said it was rounded down, right?
Mm-hmm.
I rounded it up last time, but that doesn't matter now.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter now.
We're learning.
Doesn't matter now. Okay, here we go. Ha I want you to see that. I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6 for this, which was like one of the.
You
the
don't.
only...
You remember? You don't roll for defense.
Oh my god, we don't anymore.
Yeah. We learned it.
Oh my god. Then I don't get anything. How much did you roll? How much did you get?
I wish
Mitchell.
I would remember that.
I
I see.
remember.
I have a. I had an 8. There you go. Thank you, Hex.
Okay, so the most that I could ever have at this point is a 7.
Yay!
So
All right.
You get it. You get it. I get hit.
Of course I roll.
I take it. But now I actually have a lot of spirit point back, so whatever. I'm taking it back. You can...
So you take 10 points as he comes up, smashes his elbow right behind your head, and with that same movement, spins around and kicks you right in the face.
Rude.
After that, we have the thugs, who are also going to go after Kalinka. And they have a 10 versus your defense.
I can never get it. It's I can only be at a 7.
All right. So you take 2 damage as they start slashing.
Oh, the scissors! No.
The scissors.
Scissors! Cut it out!
You're not funny.
All right. Hopefully this is the last round. Let's do this quick so we can finish this fight.
I want to add fighting spirit
I will
to
too.
my control.
Oh.
All right. What everyone get?
1.
Uh,
Sorry.
Go first, do it.
Okay, fine. I got a 1 on initiative and a 3 on initiative and a 3 on control.
All right. Who's next?
I got a 9 on initiative and a 7 on control.
All right.
I want to end some careers.
You go and try. Luchador?
3 on initiative, 11 control.
Ooh. All right, Kalinka.
Yes. I got a 1 on initiative and a 7 on control.
All right, excellent. Shiny, you are up first.
I'm shiny now.
Do it.
Oh, Okay, I'm gonna fucking.
Shiny.
Okay.
Shiny.
And I can. That's what I was thinking. You can add points to accuracy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're gonna attempt to hit. Add some points to that, and I have an accuracy +1 with the special.
All right, I'm going to spin some fighting spirit.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 8.
My defense is 9.
You bitch.
As he dodges the point rolling around you guys as you surround him.
Yet, I swear to God. I
Yet.
swear to God.
All right, Luchador versus Doc. Roll off. Oh no, actually, it's Thug's turn. The Thugs Kalinka. Let's see what you got. 5 versus your defense.
Oh, I can do something with that.
Ooh.
I will spend 2 fighting spirits
Excellent.
to raise that to a can it be a 5 or does it have to be a 6?
It has to be a 6.
Then it'd be a 3. Okay. I raise that to a 6.
Excellent. So you dodge out of the way of these things. So now between Doc and Luchador, who will go first?
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 6.
All right, Doc.
And I don't have that much control, so let's go ahead and pop off just a regular old mystic shot.
Do it.
All right.
And we're gonna use all 3 points of our fighting spirit.
All right, he's gonna use all of his.
No,
Yeesh,
no,
yeesh.
he's actually not.
Yeesh, 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 yeesh.
He's going to give up on 9.
All right, I got a 10.
Ah.
As he dodges, rolls out of the way of one more shot. Luchador.
All right. Well, we'll see this. Definitely going to be using spirit here. If I'm doing combos, I have to do minus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I mean, can we try for cinematic reasons do a super?
You want to do a super?
I mean, like even if I do combos, the more I end up doing these moves, it'll be negative to my.
So you can't do 2 basics, cause that doesn't have a special, and that doesn't have a 3. So 2 basic move combo doesn't have a penalty.
So if I end up doing one that has an accuracy +1, what if I put it together with a +1 versus evasion? Does that stack up?
I believe it only takes the first move in terms of accuracy and penalties and then bonuses associated with it.
Okay, so if I do, for example, one with accuracy, and followed by another special move, is there any penalty there?
So two combo with a special at the end takes a -1.
So that the +1 will not do anything.
Correct.
So if
You'd
I
be at a 0.
So, and if I end up doing a special, and then do a basic move.
Ooh, let's see. If you're doing 2, you're not taking the 3-hit combo penalty.
Well, I have 3 combo, first of all.
Yeah. I'm just talking about if you wanted to, because if you're doing a 3 combo, you're taking -1 because you have 3 in your combo.
But if I just do 2, then it don't matter.
Yeah, 2 doesn't have a penalty. And as long as your combo doesn't end with a special or is made up of all specials, there is no additional -1.
Okay, so I'm gonna just try to do this one then. So this one's gonna be an accuracy +1. So using fighting spirit. So what I will do is first roll the d6. So that I got a 4 +1 for the accuracy. That's 5, and then +3. Oh, I don't like that face. But +3 ends up being an 8.
All right, I'm out of fighting spirit, so
Oh.
I can do no more. So
Chill.
finish him.
Do it.
Okay. All right. So then in that case, let's see. I mean, you only have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
and that's a D4, and it says minimum 2. So even if I didn't roll anything,
Yes. So tell us how this ends.
Kick
all
him in the
right.
nuts.
So I'm gonna make shit up here. I'm not, I was gonna use the Crimson Blare charge I used earlier, but just for cinematic reasons, you end up seeing, that all of a sudden I start running rapidly. I start seeing getting all red at the same time. Blair gets next to me, starts running, and we almost like mix together. You just see this huge wolf just form up, and we go and almost engulfing the bad guy with a big snap and a bite. And then all of a sudden you just see this flash of bright light just completely blind everyone there, and you pretty much just see the remains of this one. We didn't even get his name, so I feel bad.
I don't.
I know. I don't even know why I came up with a name.
Steve. Oh.
And then I'll be like, "Viva Mexico!"
I love it.
And then like the explosion as a Mexican flag.
And I see the flag in the background. Lucha libre, amigos, we did it!
Ugh.
Woo!
Oh my god.
So awesome. You guys defeat the villain. He turns into ash and extends out to the wind. The moment that he vanishes, the thugs that you were fighting just kind of disappear, and the people below who are kind of shriveled up, they all return back to normal.
He was an Elder Nosferatu.
Basically. And you guys get to know that you protected this train that would have surely been lost if not for you. You guys will one day, hopefully, be the heroes that you've always wanted to be, and you're on your first step to becoming so.
Da, 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 da.
Oh god, I still have a cat.
That's just a part of your character now.
It is. It's just an attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I can use this cat and toss it.
Awesome.
And then I just never do.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around, coming through us, and learning this whole thing. Much like a fighting game, we are beginners to it, and we're button mashing. But the more you play, the more we play, the more expert you are going to get on this system and how to use its many tricks and funsies, as I call them. So once again, thank you for coming. Thank you for everyone who supported us through this whole stream. If you're more interested in this game, I forgot to put the Kickstarter, but I will do it before I leave, just right after the stream. But you can also see us this Thursday. We are interviewing Chris Pete, who is a game designer, this coming Thursday. And you will see... Oh, there it is. Awesome. Thank you, Hexcat. You were awesome. So you will be able to check that out later on Thursday. And I encourage you guys to come, ask questions. Let's figure out more about this game and see the genius behind it. I'm super excited. This was a lot of fun for me. So why don't you guys each give kind of a little opinion, and then I will send us off with one last explosion.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex Roth. You can find me here at Twitch at Sailor Taco Cat, Facebook at Alex Roth, and soon Discord. I thought this was really fun. This character is a pickup character from another game that I played as a superhero. So she had there was a lot of background there, but and funny enough, she actually had to fight like a pterodactyl in the last game, which is why I kept saying this is like deja vu. So had a lot of fun with this. I both hate and love Mitchell's dice at the same time. It was not a horse.
Not today,
Not today.
but maybe tomorrow.
That's it.
All right, well.
All right. I don't really have a Twitch stream or anything, but I do have an account, I guess. Crim like Cam, and but you'll probably find me here once in a while, either doing just a random chat, fireside chat, or streaming a new game. And I definitely enjoyed this. There's a lot more that you can do with this game, and it's just I do think that there's a lot more in terms of RP possibilities with all the skills that are available. Not just the fighting, and the fighting ends up being, of course, the main part of it. But I do think that this will lead itself to interesting stories, and I really enjoy it. It looks like there's just 1,000 left, guys. Reach the goal. So, you know, help them out. I think this is going to be outstanding.
All right, Malia.
I'm Malia. Right now I just have our Instagram. I'm gonna be posting on more soon 'cause the semester's over. Oh, there's a cat.
You have to take that cat. That's your cat now.
Alex, my cat. Quick throw. Oh, I should have had my cat in my room so I go like, I caught him.
Yeah.
No, but I'm Cynical Cephalopod on Instagram. I might finally make my Twitch soon.
It's gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah, just right after this. I play games here. We're gonna be playing a game tomorrow, and I think I saw the schedule for Sunday. It's gonna be a spicy Hell's Rebels game finally happening. Games in a year in the making. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna do this with my hands.
Don't rush. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Chris. You can find me on Twitch as Rylock Cloud Seeker. I've been known to subscribe channels in order to kill people, which fails and backfires. I will not be doing that any damn more.
I'm so sorry. I will be better.
But I do hope to come on some more streams. I had a lot of fun, and appreciate the invite, and I'll see you guys soon.
Well, it has been a lovely night. Hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Make sure to check us out tomorrow at 8 p.m. when we play Velvet Generation. We are going to dress up, play music, and fight the man. Heck yeah. So look forward to that. And we will see you then. Make sure to follow, check out all my stuff. We love you. You are awesome, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.